Hi, She.
Good day, my lieges. Are you departing?
I don't know. We're just walking around. It's pretty boring right now. No one we really know is around, so.
And
Is
there's
it?
2 groups of people grouping up, so.
I enjoy the new armor. Looks nice.
Not really armor per se, just something a little different.
Maybe the leathers confuse me.
I mean, there's
Well, it's
leathers on
kind
there,
of
so it's
leather.
kind of like armor.
Armor, but
Maybe just comfort and
it's like a
padding
very
and then.
light armor.
Quite light armor.
We could call it light armor.
Alright.
Complete drastic difference from what I'm used to wearing.
So basically feels like no armor.
Yeah. So if I call it not wearing armor, don't mind me, I'm just not used to wearing something so light.
Right, we are in the road. Well, I was in the road. Hello, Paladin.
Everyone else does it.
Everyone else is fucking assholes, though.
I try my best not to be one of those.
A bit in the ground, I believe, she. Just a little bit.
I see. I had to deal with my voice box giving me a jump scare, so I was worried. But I didn't have time to focus on everything like I usually do.
Let me just make sure I can cross the road here. Hold on. Let's look right, we look left. Okay, I can go.
Anyways.
You ever heard of a game called Frogger? It's almost like that, similar. It's crazy.
You mean when frogs cross the road and they're trying to, like...
Avoid getting hit by carts and people?
Yeah.
And the horses.
It's great.
I can already feel the slowness of the day. Is it that palpable? Huh.
It seems crazy because there's like, a decent amount of people here from what I can see. But it does feel insanely slow.
I think that only means we need to socialize more. Which is easier said than done.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Specifically,
Especially
this
since
crowd
some of these people are
fourth-dimensionally.
kind of...
You're probably thinking that wrong, but I can't really correct it.
I feel like if I wasn't me, I'd be able to run around and talk to people, but I'm currently me.
That's a mood, but understandable.
I feel like another Fae would be able to run around and do annoying shit, but,
Did you know they closed off Thingatop? I learned that yesterday. Well, whatever day is yesterday.
What are my manners? I am Paladin.
Probably yesterday?
Probably yesterday. No, wait, the day before yesterday, because I was absent yesterday. Oh, this
the
is...
day before yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah,
I feel
this
like
is a
my
new
mind
day.
was absent yesterday because I was doing some gating of boulders or whatever that means. I've been having fun with something.
Fair enough, fair enough. I feel like we need to finish that.
I feel like that's not on me.
I feel like I keep forgetting.
Yes. They apparently closed off more of the sections of the keep in Ingatop, which is interesting.
No, I knew they shut off the doors, yeah. They shut off the interior. The 2 front rooms are the only things left to us.
I see.
And even that might get shut off, who knows?
Depending on how heated the war gets here. Oh, it shouldn't properly open once everything's settled again, I would hope. But who knows? I did like walking down there.
I feel like that's probably not gonna be the case.
Unfortunate. It'll be with us in spirit.
Yeah, no.
It was lovely while it lasted.
In spirit.
Well, it wasn't used very often, so. Like, there was a big reason behind it. I feel like 3-4 different places that were separate from the main area kind of. It makes people a little sparse.
Right.
Good for private conversations, but bullshit, but...
Very
It's
much
still
so.
there for private conversations.
It is still there, yeah. Like, it's all gone. Yeah.
But yes, kind of a slower day.
Mm. Well, I suppose I don't think anyone else here I vibe with is here, so I hope you don't mind if I tag along.
That's fair enough. We're trying to figure out what we want to do.
That is a good question. What is there to do? On the technicality, based on the voices of the powers that be, these days we'll have more to do, but currently have nothing to do. Which, yeah.
The
Guess
voices
we
that be are a potentially have more to do.
potentially, yes. Just gotta figure out what to do and get rid of this artist block, maybe. Can we call it artist block? Is this an art?
I mean, some
Socializing
people
an art?
identify killing people as an art, so I think anything can be an art.
That's fair.
Killing people's a skill, or not.
Some people do it, and they do it in such a way that they call it art. You never heard of them.
I think that gets into fanaticism. Or righteousness. Probably paladins.
I mean...
I like how we're saying the people who would believe killing people as an art is a paladin. That's like the opposite of what you want to hear.
Conquest
yeah.
paladins. Vengeance paladins.
Yeah. Well, most people, when they think paladin, well, you go to like the small folk, you know, the people who are less fortunate.
Yes, the common
They'll think
misconception.
paladin, they'll be like, oh, yay, someone to help us, someone to save us. But in reality,
Unfortunately not.
paladins could even kill full villages of people.
Yes. You know,
Knights are technically the more closer thing to...
I recently met a paladin that I never heard the oath of. An Oath of Crowns paladin. I'm familiar with the Oath of Thrones paladin, but not Oath of Crowns. Apparently they are pseudo-law keepers.
More law keepers, I see.
Of course, they're being drawn in by the hotspots of Daedra activity, so they're bringing in their members to help fight it in the swamps. From what little I gathered.
From what I'm aware of, Kai is not interested in their help at the current moment.
I see.
Kai's not interested in anyone's help unless they ask for it.
Well, he is doing...
So the moment everyone's coming to Kai and being like, oh, well, we have these people who are willing to help, we have these people, and Kai's just overwhelmed by it all.
Yeah.
That is fair.
If the Red Bull God want people to help them, he said they'll ask. Which, honestly, fair enough.
It is fair. You don't want your entire guard populace to feel useless with all. If there's so many other pieces added on top to your guard, the guard no longer becomes the main thing. Which is fair enough to be scared of. Or not enjoy the thought of.
think there's a lot of things that need to be thought about, worked out, things and such.
Right.
I mean, they did
That's
pretty much
everywhere.
fine for most of the Umbral stuff until obviously they started coming into the village.
But then the guard were a lot smaller too.
Right.
Yeah, they were a lot smaller too.
You know, it's very interesting. I keep seeing some of the people that were there in the main portions of it, like Lockport and the City of the Sun, and I continue to give my praises to make sure they're realized and know that they are remembered. And a lot of people tend to not remember what I'm talking about, which is odd to me, because it feels
Things
like
are
it
being
was so
forgotten.
important. But this specifically should not be forgotten, because it's not stopped. And that's worrying to people that are forgetting it.
Because when a threat disappears and stops showing itself for so long, people stop remembering it as a threat.
And they're all hyperfixating on the danger, which isn't helping.
It's a good tactic, honestly. Especially if the Umbral decide to come back full force. They believe to not be a threat anymore.
Right.
They come
Yeah.
back full force out of nowhere and we're fucked. No one believes them to be a threat.
I talked to a Fae a little while ago, and apparently they've been spotted in the Feywild, but I can't confirm that, which is interesting. Didn't know they
I
went
mean,
anywhere
they were
but here.
everywhere at one
They
point.
were everywhere. This makes you wonder
Heck, they
how
went
far
to
it's going.
Minionlands.
Yes, and that's why the
They're
Inquisition
still
was
in
made,
Dominion lands.
which is they're doing their job, but it's very hard.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot, but yes, when
There's
the
a
threat
lot.
stops showing itself for so long, people get complacent.
But not us. We'll remember, and we'll be ready. That's the little that matters.
Not going to forget much, but
Hmm.
if people aren't ready to sort out when the threat arrives, there's only so much you can do.
If Kai remembers,
I'm not going to lie, if everyone here
That
is
might
not
help.
prepared, and this place starts to go under, I'm not going to protect it.
that's fair.
I'm not going to risk my life.
Worst comes to it, I have to
I'll help
recall.
Kai if he asks.
Hmm.
Going to.
Hmm.
There's a few small amount of people. If they asked, I would help.
I mean, I was there when we rescued Orph Eeks. I don't want to be through that again.
Yeah, I remember that because I had to defend the Nexus while you guys were going to do that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There's little I know actually about that event. But I heard it was grandiose in
Well, let's
nature.
just say the Nexus was under full assault because they were after Oryx Heath,
Hmm.
the dragon who protects the Nexus, who controls it. I, alongside other Tempest Knights, had to fight alongside Dragon Knights to defend the Nexus while a small contingency went in to go save Oryx Heath.
I see. The only thing I know about this event is that Oryx Heath is still in a coma.
Yeah. It still is.
Hmm. Which is unfortunate, but fair for Dragon
At least
standards.
he's
Not
not
just
dead.
unfortunate, it's bad.
It is
Well,
bad,
If they're in a coma for long enough, they can be presumed dead.
and because he's not able to extend his will, that's why the Nexus has been continuously compromised by the Daedra, and everything just going wonky.
Orph Eeks dies, the Nexus is in shambles. We probably won't have a Nexus in that case.
No, because there'll be no one to take the mantle.
Right.
I don't know of another dragon. Not one that can take after Oryx Heath.
No.
There will be a power vacuum, that's for sure. And that's going to be a whole other can
The
of
Dragon
worms.
Knights will probably hold it where they can, but they can only do so much.
Yes. Right, I guess I'll ask, even though it's only been 2 days.
Hmm.
Any news on what I may be helping you with?
The news on that one. I believe I've forgotten to send out my letters, which I need to do here. A good reminder.
You're welcome then.
Let me type out a letter. I'll write one out right now, because I need to send the letter to a few people. So,
Where's he been going on that?
originally I was allowed to create my own contingency. But I see things must have changed.
Unfortunate.
But the people I have asked to help, I will presume to try and grab another time, when I am able to actually grab a contingency of my own.
I see.
If not, I might have a task in the future that needs done.
I see. At the end of the day, I can always
Apologies.
be helping in the background, if needed.
Hmm.
Apologies on that one front. I
It's fine,
had
things
a
change.
contingency that I was allowed to make, but
Things often change, you cannot prepare for anything. Everything.
Hello.
Hello again, Miss Valerie. Hmm.
did Carrot just walk by us? Then.
Or Kurt did, I think. I saw him up there and then didn't see him after.
he's that way.
Might be a light day for him. I don't
Just
see
went around
his
the corner.
trolley with him. Must be a light day for him.
That's good.
Let's see, what else can I conversate with you about?
Talk about how my hip's doing whatever the fuck it wants. Joking.
Right, so...
You know what? Fine. Fuck it. I'm not going to sit.
Alright. Well, I guess I can
Apologies.
gush magically on Noxie's behalf. Hello, Bushman. Sorry, that was a bit of an incomprehensible thought that just bursted out. Do you remember
Please not again.
the deck incident?
The deck
Which
of many
deck
things?
incident?
Yes, that one.
But which one?
Multiple deck
'Cause
incidents.
I've heard of a few.
Well, let's just say all of them.
Oh god.
Okay.
You remember
That's a
Nox's
lot.
incident report with it, if you remember reading it.
Come join the circle.
Well,
Ah, you should just.
more
sit there
so,
and listen.
Lynn and Nox have made more discoveries about the Mage Slayer parts. Doing good, thank you for
Sorry about
asking. Sorry, I was busy. But
Voices.
You've come in eternal voices.
yes. Nox and Lynn made more progress on the Mage Slayer unit taken from the Gazage. It turns out, it is similar to the Deck of Many Things in only one aspect, in which it gives off magical radiation.
I believe that's... And?
I didn't
What?
hear that fully.
I'm pretty sure magical radiation's banned?
Right.
Well, yeah, radiation is
That's,
banned, if I
that'll
remember
get you.
correctly.
I
That'll get
forget.
you
That'll get
taken
you to
for
I should-
certification.
I should maybe inform someone about that, and maybe they'll fix it. Because we all know who's in
If they-
charge of
yeah,
that.
Let them know they're welcome to keep it, but they need to
Yes.
allow Andre a little novice that's being used.
They said I remember that. It also makes sense because it's technically at the edge of the Nexus, which is like that makes sense. But I'll still tell him. Either way, that's why it's being so difficult to make it ready for me. Because if it's made with anything else that's not from there, it's gonna start breaking it. Because of the logic loop. It's soul but not soul. In this little dais stand. It was very small. And there was
I'm
magic
actually
put
worried about.
into
I'm pretty
it.
sure magic radiation can get you cut off from magic.
Mm,
You mean the assault area? That's what it's
Yeah.
called, right?
right.
Yeah.
Well, this is why I'm the safest bet to attempt and be put with it. Worst to worst, I'll be broken and I'll have to be made, which will probably take another week. Which, I have backup shells, but who knows what will happen. This is why it's a very slow and cautious process on Nox's part. An attempt obviously would be made to lead plane.
Purgation might do that.
No, that's fair.
Excuse me.
Which is why we'd be
I don't mean to stop
very
you.
careful about this. Which is why it's not
Please
happened
attempt
yet.
to not eat our mailman. Yes.
Oh, that's your mailman?
Yeah,
That's
it's the
carrot.
mailman.
Yes, they are.
Oh, my bad.
Don't eat the mailman.
I guess I'll find something
Okay.
else to eat.
There is
There's
a tavern.
right down the road.
It's a self-help.
Just,
As long as you put some money down, you can eat what you want.
White walled building
never-
right there on the left.
Right.
I
Yes,
saw
this
them
is-
chasing carrot,
yes.
yelling food, so.
But yes, this is why all parties at V are taking it very slow so things can get ironed out. If you understand.
Yeah, I feel like I understand.
Either way, the next step is to
Look at what.
lead plate it. So it's a closed aura, I guess. I don't understand all of it. It's more so Lynn and Nox working on it. Just being careful they won't break me more. Though I can't lie, having parts of a Mage Slayer integrated into me will be beneficial. For everyone involved.
Beneficial, but you never know the side effects.
Never know.
There's always side effects.
There's always going to be some sort of side effect. This is the most side effect I see out of this. Is me developing some sort of personality shift with the parts. That's happened before. Which is a bit more difficult to comprehend with how old these parts are. And their designation. But I do have the certain safeguards that will activate if necessary. And this is why I have backup shells.
Yeah. Could always have backups.
Yes. Nox has promised me a new one though,
Yes.
which will be interesting to see.
Good day, thanks.
Good evening.
Evening.
Good evening.
Hello. Is that morning?
From what I know, yeah.
No, it is morning.
I'm sure it'll only take
I think it's just the
a
fact
few
that it's a
days.
strange day.
It'll take a few strange days for the Chronomancers to understand. I'm sure.
You know, chronomancy is actually, I think, banned as well.
It is banned.
Yes, which is interesting to see why the days are becoming wonky. Don't worry about it.
Time magic.
You know, like chronomancy's time
God,
magic,
dude.
hemomancy is blood magic.
Yeah, it's banned. You will get nabbed by the tower purgation. If you keep doing
Oh,
it, I'm
Power
pretty
of
sure they'll soul
Turgation.
carry.
That's what I'm calling them from now on.
Turgation.
That is somewhat
I
I'm
mean,
funny.
pretty sure if you
Teleportation.
keep repeating offending,
A lot of people
I'm pretty
do.
sure they'll do soul tear.
Hmm.
Because it's really dangerous to do soul.
Like,
time
obviously, I
magic.
understand rules with magic, because magic's a little
Mhm.
ridiculous. But the teleportation does it incorrectly.
There's a double standard.
Hmm.
The archmages can do it, but someone like Victor can't. Even though he's capable of doing it responsibly. It's a double standard. That was his defense, at least.
Yeah. I think it's just because the archmages are neutral.
Right.
Thank you for the food.
Of course.
Glad you enjoyed.
Mm.
Well, they owe you a favor now.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, someone should really warn them. Not my business anyway.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Ken.
Go ahead, tell them.
Yeah, you
God, no. What, help somebody? No. Why
You
would I do
suggested
that?
it.
It's in it for me. That dumbass.
I
It's
suggest
my
we
fault.
don't tell them.
None of our business.
Unless
Only
they pay
more
for
people
information,
attended
I'm not
Fey
gonna give them anything.
lessons, then they would know better.
I think the funny thing is I bet you if we walked up to that one and said, would you mind giving us your name? They'd probably do it.
Mm.
And then I'd get banned from Redwall.
Yeah, the new mayor's kind of a stickler for that thing.
Yeah. Even though it wouldn't technically
Ah.
be my fault, that's someone stupid enough to give me their name.
Mm.
Am I
You know-
fake proof then? Because if they just ask for my name, I give them Kane, and it doesn't really matter.
You'd be safe from being owned or controlled, but you're not safe from losing your actual fake name.
Oh yeah, even if you give them a nickname, by the way, you lose it.
Mm.
You'd have to think of a new one.
Yes, I've actually
Completely
been
new one.
learning. I learned a lot about Fae recently. During the beach excursion with Julian, I was talking to one I made acquaintances with. Apparently, they have so many names as safeguards, which is why they're constantly shifting in names, which is pretty efficient now that I think about it. And they let me give them a
I
new
just
name,
go by Kane.
so I gave them an
often.
extra layer. If you see blue skin without a mouth, white hair, and hooves, their name for the moment is Palette. They seem to be just wanting to have fun, so.
That's what they seem to be. Fae.
Yes. Though I should probably note to the higher ups that are you two, I did figure out that I am not immune to Fey trickery, and I accidentally said thank you. First time I've slipped though, so I lasted a good while.
Oh no.
Who knows what shenanigans I will be put up to. They seem to like the idea of me making them mana tea.
That's something.
So maybe they'll use it on that. They don't have much going on at home. They don't need me to fight in any wars for them. Maybe it'll be something mundane like picking fruit.
Maybe
More
I'll be
mundane
sending you into the
favors.
forest to go collect some weird fucking plant.
Hmm.
Which is in itself technically dangerous, now that I think about it.
Just don't get lost, I'll be fine.
It's getting out of the
There's
Feywild
the
hard.
animals in there as well.
There is the Fey
Oh.
wildlife.
You know the plants can also eat you?
Yes.
Did you ask
I
if
heard of a
getting out
tree
of
that
the
used
Feywild
to
is
nab
hard?
people and then just
Yeah.
encase it into its tree trunk.
Remember
and
to
then just
keep what
crush
you
them to
want
death.
in your head,
Hmm.
what you desire the most, because if not, you'll get lost.
If anything, I'm hoping that I can play dead and snuff my signature and just act like loose stone.
So basically, if you have no desire, no want, when you go into
If
the
it comes to that.
Feywilds, you're more than likely going
If
to
it
always
comes
go in
then.
circles.
Mm.
Or, you know, you might find yourself in the scariest part of the Feywild.
I believe that's subjective, but I'd like to hear it nonetheless.
Okay, it depends. Are you looking for a court fae, or are you looking for a wild lady fae?
Well, no, that's not what they asked. They asked about what happened. How easy is it to get out of the Feywilds? And then you said something about the most
And I'm
dangerous spot.
saying-
You're just going off topic.
No, I'm not. If you're trying to get out the Feywilds and you're lost, you can end up somehow stumbling into one of the more dangerous parts of the Feywild, which is the parts where wild magic's happening.
Yeah, but why did we have
Oh,
to go
right.
into which Fey we're tracking? One that's just talking about
Because
the
depending
dangerous
on
point.
which court you're going to, or if you're in like the wildlands, depends on like the level of danger you're in. Because the
Hypothetically,
wildlands
you
will
were in
have
the Wildlands.
the wild magic areas, while worst case scenario, if you're in the autumn court, you might find yourself in the cave of some giant fucking monstrosity that's going to eat you in one bite.
Hmm.
Mm.
On the note of
If you
wild
were in a court's
magic,
territory and killed a fae, how angry would they be?
They might declare war.
You killed a court Fey, they
Understandable.
might declare war on you and Aether.
Mr. Toby.
If you
Do they care
decide
anything
to
about the
use
wildlands?
Aether as a refugee location where
The
they can't hurt you,
wildlands
like,
themselves are not associated with
Mm-mm.
cult. Therefore, them themselves
She just, like,
can't
bows
really
at you
declare
guys.
war since they're all separate from entities from each other there. So you just piss off an archfey or a regular fae, depending on what you're after.
Mm.
I was reminded about something on the note of wild magic, which I would hope you to remember with the one report with Ruva reclaiming something of his back then, and how it ended with a grand finale of pyrotechnics in a sense. I'm trying to mince words in front of non-staff, obviously. Apparently it didn't have the desired effect of removing everything, but made it all a wild magic zone.
Yep, it makes sense for it to become an old wild magic zone.
That's all.
The cold iron's pretty much poison to fae, yeah?
Hmm?
Say if I took some iron, cold iron, and crushed it up into dust and threw it at a fae, would it be like poison?
I mean, it depends on the fae. It'd hurt more than it does poison. If you can get it into the bloodstream, then technically it would be consistent pain. If you put them in their food or drink, consistent pain again.
It's the anime, hello.
Interesting.
Probably not gonna outright kill it, but you'd definitely put it into a state of suffering.
Hmm. Make you want to reincarnate.
Mm.
Is reincarnate the right word?
Fae can't really reincarnate now.
I guess they technically just revive themselves. It's not reincarnation.
If they're killed within the Feywild, they can't really come back.
I just think in the think in the case of that actually happening, they would go out of their way to leave the Feywilds, just to get rid of themselves if it's that bad for them, and just wait it
Oh
out.
yeah, probably.
I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah, they could,
Mm.
in theory, get out of the Feywilds and then, you know, die within the mortal realm, which means they just go back to the Feywilds.
Which
But
then they'd have
they
to
can't
rebuild
go immediately
themselves.
back to the mortal realm. So if you kill them while they're rebuilding themselves, or while they're trying to regain their power,
That's
they
why I
can't
say they'll
immediately
just
come back.
wait out the consequence of not being able to come back. When you see that or prolonged suffering in the bloodstream of a Fae.
Where do they come back?
And they
If they have a
choose?
domain, they'll come back in their
This place is
domain.
a very magical place.
But I'm assuming at specific points of locations. Probably the most protected.
More likely their most protected hotspots, yeah. The place where they've probably built their most power.
How difficult would it be to trick a Fae into having it owe their life?
Depends what kind of Fae. Archfey? Because they're old and wise.
Average.
Why?
Average
Well,
Fae? They're
it's still pretty
smart
rare.
enough. It's pretty rare. You can do it. It's just much more difficult. Unfortunately, Fae can range on age. They can be centuries old.
Because the Feywilds move differently.
This is uncomfy.
Right.
And to a Fae, 1,000 years really isn't all that much.
The likelihood
just
is if
say-
you meet any Archfey, they're several millennia old.
Especially the stronger ones, they're the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
They've held their position
Yes.
for a very long time.
Hello, Tommy.
Hello. How are we all doing here
Hi.
today?
Doing good. How are
Bringing
you
up
doing,
conversation
considering
topics.
yesterday?
Right, the one day I'm
Everything
not here,
hurts,
something
But it's one
happens.
step at a time, yes?
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yes.
Anything
There's
interesting
now
happened in the guard yesterday?
a zombie dragon danger.
Huh?
I think I called it a drogon. There's a drogon that the danger trying to revive in the swamps right now.
You're really bad with names.
Does that technically
What
classify
do
as
you
a
mean?
Dracolich?
Spots, Drogon.
Zombie
Your
dragon?
name? I put bits and
No, do not
pieces
call it a
from
Drogolich.
each one of those creatures together to one great name.
That sounds like someone messing up
Okay.
being so troglodyte.
Drogon.
Hi, Tommy.
It's
you
fun
should
to
tell
say
Steve
too,
about what
so I
Kai
don't
did
give
to
a
you.
fuck.
Oh,
Tell me, what did Kai do?
Drogon.
He punched me in the he punched me in the dick. I don't.
You know,
It
he's
was
called me
funny
the
shit.
nanny of the guard. He's called me that, by the way.
Also, you've missed it. Our good friend here had a very long hair and very long beard.
Mhm.
Yes.
They also at one point only had a beard.
I
No, I only
see.
had hair. Remember? And you all started trying to draw a mustache onto my face.
Well, you had a beard, but you didn't have the mustache.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I looked so
It didn't
dumb.
look right. It did not
And
look
it
right.
looked so dumb.
Well, as long as no one died in my absence, I guess it's
Why
fine
is
today.
Carrot in camo?
Why can't Carrot be in
What do you
camo?
mean? I can't see anything, Gwydion.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't. Yeah,
There's no
where is
Carrot.
this Carrot in camo? I don't see him. I didn't see
I
him
can't
to begin with.
see right now, so I sense literally everything. Okay.
Well, then,
Well, then how do you know what he's
in camo?
wearing? How do you know what he's wearing if you can't see?
Because an image is put into my head.
Magic is
I
so
have
weird.
something feeling out for me, and it kind of gives me some
Magic is
sort
so
of image.
weird.
It is.
Alright.
Here's a good
Look, I
conversation
don't have
topic.
eye holes.
This is a good
We can fix
conversation
that really
topic.
easily. We just walk over and just.
Oh wait, I'm not even on the right menu. How dare there we go. It's bright.
It's daytime.
He doesn't
what
need the
happens.
mask today. Put your glasses on, or you're gonna be blind. He doesn't actually need this today. He just put it on because I was flipping his hat off of him.
I see.
It's slightly too bright, okay?
Nothing wrong with that.
It's like irritating to my eyes.
Mm-hmm. And the sooner you get used to it, the better it'll be.
It's not how that works!
It is kind of how that works, though. The more you do something, the more you're used to it.
It's a race thing, fuck you.
Then wear this with pride.
Huh?
He's saying you're a loser, my lord.
Well, that's not fair.
Hi.
Hey Joel, what's going on?
How's it going? It's going. I think Tommy's about to go for
What are
a
you
ride.
doing?
Levitate.
Wait,
Oh, no.
what magical affinity are you using?
Oh no.
Dark.
Okay.
I got scared for a second. I know you have chaos affinity.
I do, I'm not using it. Where are we throwing you? That way.
Somewhere
Off to the right.
Fuck!
Hold on, I gotta turn off locomotion.
Okay.
Like you see,
Of course.
I don't think it helped.
I wouldn't say all that. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Remember, we're the good ones.
Ooh, big mama.
But every time
Rolling for injury.
Oh no, it ain't!
I am Solid Stone.
What?
Or can just take the same.
I return. Would you like a status report? You've given him one major injury.
I feel like I can talk to the law people and be like,
With
well, I have
the
this,
fate
so I can
deciding
take this
8
But
is
if
the
I
number
says
of the
I can
day.
take everything, I don't know if they're gonna go for that.
Understood.
I should go check on them.
You probably
Everything
should.
as in they need to
Probably.
pay something if they can't deploy a coin. So it has to be an object or something else
Actually,
they have
yeah,
on.
good
I
job.
tried to stop
Actually,
it.
Great point. They
I
don't wanna
caught
give up the
him, but
scarf, they can
I am
take
stoned.
something else, leave them with the scarf, and then come back again on another day.
I tried.
We are going to be.
Probably would have hurt less if
Problem.
you didn't try to catch someone.
He was going to fall on the stairs.
I mean, yeah, if you own the patent for something, no one has
It would
the
have
right to
been
stop
much
you.
worse.
So,
It can't been as bad as when I levitated it yesterday when I was going to punch him in the
that reminds me.
stomach.
Next time I see Jin, I need to collect
So it
tax
was
from
you
her.
that caused that.
Hmm.
That's the reason
Yeah.
he got.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense. I shouldn't be
So
surprised.
she makes sure he does this whole, vampire thing. Because he has like a
Hmm.
day left, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well, Jin's gonna fucking die, because this is the day.
Alright,
No,
I'll make
two.
sure I get on that today then after I leave.
Today and the next.
So-
Today and the next.
Today is now a new day. That's how these work now.
They'll all be strange days until
Today
further
and then
notice.
tomorrow.
So if
It's
there's
like they're
anything you need to
testing it
do
out
on a
for some
daily
reason.
basis, I feel like you just make it every other day.
Until powers that be reconsider.
I feel like they're
I'm
going
trying
to
to fix
put
it.
it to a vote. after a few days.
Good. Hopefully, most of the
2
people.
days.
Yes, 2 days. That's
Well,
short. That's short
3
enough.
in-character days. So on
Mm.
the 4th day, they're going to talk to everyone.
All right. All right.
Hey, Vander.
Hmm?
Hypothetically, I went somewhere and told you about it. You wouldn't rat me out, would you? If people asked you where I was.
It would be funny though.
I mean, if you told me not to, that depends.
You know the worst part? If you
Understood.
say this in front of Gwydion, he can't lie to people.
Yeah.
I won't say where right now.
You're going to the
Yeah,
Feywilds
you
to
just
go
have to
kill
tell
the
me not
Notch
to, like,
Fey,
say
or
anything.
attempt to kill a Notch
We already
Fey.
know
You're
where
going to
you're
die in the
planning to go.
process.
You've been explaining
No,
all of
I'm
this
not going
hypothetically.
there to kill an Archfey. Okay, my fairness.
He's been asking a lot of
I know how
Feywild
bad of an
questions.
idea it is.
I see.
And Archfey
Yeah, so much I think a
questions.
trip there. I like to understand what
Is
I'm
it
going to get.
specifically
just
an
going for a
Archfey,
trip?
or the one that we're looking for
He's gonna get
specifically?
lost.
He's gonna get killed.
I'm not going to get killed, because I know what to stay away from. Stay away from Archfey courts areas.
It's not the problem of you staying
And
away
wildlands.
from
You
it.
should
Yeah,
avoid the
in
Feywilds.
Wildlands.
So the
Because
worst
there
part
is
is,
only the
every-
Wildlands and the courts.
there's every single
I'll take
bit
the
of the
Wildlands
land in the
then.
Feywilds is taken already.
Hmm.
No matter where
Well,
you go,
I'll figure
you win
something else.
something.
What do you? Even with the thing that we're doing, I want to take him with us, and even Gwydion for that entire thing, because I don't know what the hell to expect in her really. So, like
A lot.
going by yourself, that is
That's why I'm asking
way
questions.
worse.
That's why I'm asking questions.
That's stay
Like,
by
we had a
yourself.
friend
Not like I'm
named
going
Charlotte.
there planning to kill things.
I don't think you ever met
Yeah,
them,
but-
but they lived in the Wildlands, if I remember correctly.
Shit can happen.
They
and
lived in the
people are
Wildlands, yeah.
tricky.
And they were basically becoming a small Archfey.
In theory, they owned the land, but they weren't powerful enough to be an Archfey, so they were
Like a
technically
baby.
like a
They were
lord.
becoming like a baby. Yeah,
Yeah, they were like a little
yeah,
baby.
lord or lordling, yeah.
A lordling.
Do you know
yeah.
where
That's what I
exactly it
think,
is?
I do miss
I
Charlotte.
have an idea.
I miss Charlotte too.
Never know what happened to them after, you know.
They just stopped thriving.
And like, it's not like I'm going there unprepared.
They've decided to take their time and take care of their land in the
I'm going to
Feywilds.
be getting called
That
behind
is fair after what they were sent through. They do need time to
us. It'll be anytime
recuperate.
soon. Or maybe it will.
A good while to recuperate.
Do you know, like,
I don't think people
which court it's
understand
in?
how much it hurts to have a very mortal person that you really
Probably
care
not, I
about
don't think.
die. And especially if you couldn't help to stop it.
Or which Fey, I guess, land it's in? Because you know, Audencourt, Winter, like
Especially
where,
considering how Ruva
like that.
died.
Right.
I mean, they pulled up before that.
I know, but that probably didn't
I'll see.
help
What do
with
you
the
mean you'll
return.
see? That would take you forever to discover.
What?
Hmm?
What was it?
Oh, he's looking for a thing, don't know exactly where a thing is, or what part of Feyland
mean,
it exactly
if
is.
he
Alright,
knows
that's definitely gonna
exactly
get him
what-
lost.
He goes into the Feywilds looking for it and has a want and desire to find it, he'll find it. That's what the Feywilds are all about. They'll help you. Either you'll find what you're looking for. It's just how about
If you know what you're
how
looking
it goes
for it.
about going for it. If you know exactly what you're looking for, you desire it enough, you want it enough, you will find it. It does not mean you'll survive the trip. But you will find it.
I don't suppose it wasn't meant to be.
Alright.
But if you at any point in the Feywilds forget or stop desiring or stop wanting, you will be lost. Forever.
I don't think I will. I really want to know.
Has it only
And
been
then
a
you're
month?
truly going to die.
What's the most
I'm trying to
efficient way
think
kill a
back.
Fey?
How long it's actually been
What's the most efficient way to kill a Fey?
since that happened? I feel like it's not even been a month.
Well, their
I think it's been
weakness is
roughly about a
iron.
month, yeah.
Roughly about a month.
Considering it's
And you
been
need to kill them in the
100 and
Feywild.
today is 120 days since I've been to Aether.
Because if you
Right.
again, if
That
you
did happen
harm them
3/4 ago. No, 1/4
legally in
ago.
the Feywilds,
Hmm.
but they get out of the Feywilds
It was much
just
easier
in
to
time
track
before they
these
die.
when the catalog was still running,
They just go back to the Feywilds
Yeah.
and survive.
since it was updated on a
You have
daily
to confirm
basis.
their death.
I see.
And the worst part is, if you kill them in the mortal realm and then they end up in the Feywilds, they're now in their most defensible position. Because they more than likely have a point where they want to come back in the Feywilds defended by all their people.
So it's
Now
probably
you have
best
to fight an army.
we ambush them.
Because, tell you now, if they're Fey with enough power, they have an army.
I doubt he'll
They'll
have an
likely
army,
have
though, the
slaves
guy.
and servants.
one-
Excuse me.
And
to
deadly
fight and die
mercenary.
for them.
Bando, were you updated on
I
that
was
situation?
wanting to ask,
About the
I'm making,
guy that
I'm
wants
making
to
turkey,
gain
and I was
power, that
wondering
Fae?
if you know anything that would be
The
good for
toxic
turkey.
slime that it now has?
What's good for turkey?
Oh, fuck,
Basic
that's an
seasoning
interesting
that I know of.
story. Come with me, I
Salt,
can actually show
pepper,
you.
that works
It's
for
here.
everything.
interesting story. What?
Basic
Come with me to
seasoning.
the winery, I'll show you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
overseas
You
is
should-
something it's going
You
to be
should slow
overpowered.
roast it so it gets the meat gets
Thank you
not
very
dry.
much.
It should be slow roasted.
Thank you very much, sir.
Hello?
Oh. I'm so sorry.
Iris?
Oh, you're out of armor. Hello.
Yes. Long time. Never mind, he wasn't, no. Any word on the mayor in the Nexus, please? If either of you know.
Nope. As far as we're concerned, he's still locked in wherever he is.
Oh,
Well, I was
that's
training with
something
Kai
important I
last
guess I
night,
missed.
so- Oh, yeah, no, there was an explosion in the mayor's home. The Nexus portal in his home has been completely cut off. No contact.
Oh. Oh dear.
That's a problem.
Hmm.
He's not responding to any sending stones or any messages, so.
And no one can get to him, so...
Right, let me check something.
And the only
'Cause I feel like I
Inquisitor
might know
that's
something
here
about this.
was the one that was with the one from yesterday, so.
Where is it?
All the other Inquisitors are locked
Think
away.
back. Right. Some time ago, because I was a part of the guard still, I am still part of the guard obviously, but I got a letter. And obviously, Victor usually talks in the letters when he's too busy. I got this sometime yesterday, 2 days ago, whenever this happened. Basically saying, in quote, if I remember it, "We move tomorrow in the morning. Be ready to take to the field to destroy the Daedra outpost." That's the only
I
thing
believe
I
the
know.
message was received just before.
So that might be delayed. Unfortunate. Are you better now? Are you no longer majorly injured?
You're welcome, by
Well, I got yeeted into the Nexus again, so I mean, is what it is.
I see.
And spat out into the mayor's house again. There's now 2 very good Tommy-sized dents in the mayor's house. You'll never forget me.
Until the island repairs it. But
Except
that's...
I think Redwall's trying to forget you because it's already probably repairing that.
Ah. Is what it is.
I have a question for you to pass the time, Tommy. What do you think creates a lightning bolt? This is a good question to just pass the time.
I mean, from the sky, like in clouds and shit, or we talking about like magic?
The lightning bolts in the sky. specifically? What do you think makes them? There's
I feel
been
like
a variety
the
of
best way to
answers.
pronounce this is we're talking about physics, not magic.
Yes, physics and not magic. Unless you consider magic physics.
In a sense, it kind of is.
Since we
You
do.
can use physics as a way of casting your magic, from what I know.
Mm.
I've seen
calc-
someone talk about it.
Calculating
Heard
the
someone talk about it.
arcs of projectiles, that's physics. Accounting for gravity, that's physics. On a technicality, because magic is so fleshed out, it's technically considered a science. Because there's little unknowns left.
Point taken.
Well, from my world, we thought it was the ones that had fallen still raging on. Obviously, now that I've been in Aether for as long as I have, I'm well aware that's not what it is. I don't know. For me, it's just a natural phenomenon. It happens. Not really anything I can do to predict or control it.
Right. Now, reaching back into my knowledge that's been conveyed to me by Nox, it can be considered rubbing your socks, if you have enough money for socks, on a carpet. And you gain what's called static. It makes your hair go on and usually seen before you are struck by lightning, unfortunately. So, taking this thought process of static electricity and making it bigger in the sky with atmosphere, that's lightning. In a sense, if that makes sense.
So are the clouds the socks in the sky is the carpet that they're rubbing against?
I think so. There's so many. It only happens when there's clouds covering the entire sky. So I think there has to be only all clouds to friction against each other to make the static charge. You have input?
I don't think it has to be fully cloud cover, I don't believe, but it does have to be dense, heavy clouds.
Alright, so it needs to have dense enough clouds to cause pressure and friction with each other to start gaining static electricity in large amounts.
Me trying to remember fucking my education from when I was much younger. From books I read.
Though this is a good way to pass the time, because it gives us interesting stories about people's homelands and their beliefs.
Yeah.
I found something to pass the
most of
night.
the time, and when I was younger, so I don't actually know entirely.
Probably ask.
Try and ask someone.
Well, maybe I will. Or maybe I'll...
Yeah, this is what we'll do.
And
Whenever someone passes by, I'll ask them what they think a lightning bolt is. Pass the time.
Well, I mean, with being mind affinity, I can use lightning, since it also falls under holy.
But magical lightning is different from actual lightning in its
So
creation.
you can't go up the chain, you can only go down the chain. So if you're holy, you stay at holy. Unless... No, if you're at mind, you stay at mind. You can't dabble into holy.
Okay.
Though on
I
a
didn't know that.
technicality, they can try very hard if they want to.
You can try very hard, it's just the very difficult DC, I think, is something astronomically high, like a 17.
Yes.
Alright.
Hmm.
Don't know what this DC is. Sounds very
Oh,
unfortunate.
this will be interesting.
It does.
I'm gonna
doesn't it?
ask Julian. I'm gonna ask him. He'll probably say something about elementals. Unless he goes the wrong way. Oh no.
Well, I am life affinity too. Can't I move? Isn't there that thing where it's like you can dip into the other sides of shit?
Oh yeah, then you can technically use holy, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck if I know. I'm not a wizard or mage or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
There's
there
a
you
guy
go.
that swings
You're
a
solid.
sword.
You're fine. You can dip into it. It's a little harder, but
What
you
are
can
your
still dip into it.
affinities?
life in mind.
Well, that's funny.
Why?
How so?
Because, you know, mind is right next to life, so you'd already have been able to dip into that if you didn't have the mind affinity. You
Well,
will be able to
yeah.
To be
specialize
fair,
better
I
into
have
it, but-
chaos and dark. Look how
To
unfortunate
be
that
fair,
is.
I have dark and protection, so it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate.
Thank you,
Well,
Jan
I
G,
mean,
for the
is
follow.
what-
Welcome to
what
Grand
the
Performance.
fox? He
I
seems
don't
to
know
have
what you're
backed
talking
away.
Are you going crazy?
I didn't see
I
anything.
think you're going
I
insane.
might be.
Tom.
I think you're
At
going
least
insane,
I'm
Tommy.
not, what do you fucking mean? I've
Ah,
always
hello,
been
Big Sir.
insane.
A question for you.
I think now you're just seeing a lot
If you'd
more
like to
shit.
take a consensus.
It's about time. Makes things fun.
I'd like to ask you a question if you're capable of speech.
Vaughn is capable of speech.
Right. What do you consider a lightning bolt made out of? In your own thought process.
Yeah, there's really nothing up there.
There really is.
It is what it is. The schizophrenia had to kick in at some point.
Vaughn is not sure what a lightning bolt is.
I will take that answer and mark it down. Thank you for your time. This is also a good way to mark the educational system.
I was homeschooled by myself, with myself.
Hello, Tommy.
Am I technically homeschooled if my home for the first part of my life was school? Because I was created in the college.
Technically, I guess it's like boarding school. You kind of live there for a while.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't really participate in school.
You see something? So
Nope,
you're looking
don't
over
look at
there.
Yeah, I don't see anything over there, Tommy. You're going insane.
Mm.
It is what it
I
is.
mean, he said he was already insane, so...
Yeah.
Facts.
But less insane than what he
Nothing new.
used to be.
Precisely.
Do you also hear the voices?
That's the one thing that I recently fixed.
That... How can people fix that? That's not fair.
Well, his was like... What was it? It's like a
Mine was
magical
more-
parasite? What was it again?
That would be the best way to describe it, yes.
A magical
Oh no, I
parasite.
just
It was-
started talking to out-of-planar creatures.
Oh, I see.
I started young. So I could kind of like seem relatively normal when I was older. That's what my father told me anyway.
Hey, it is what it is, right?
I mean, you wouldn't clock that I'm instantly insane by looking at me,
You hide it well.
would you?
There could be signs, but you currently hide it well.
There we go.
Why do you turn and look at me like that?
Can I not look at you?
The slow turn? No.
Overcompensating to hide it will start showing it, in my opinion. Trying to act too normal. Eventually signs will show. This is truly a hypothetical if you were never or are insane, which I would never suggest.
I don't remember the time I was going insane.
No, it was pulled from you so you didn't continue to go insane.
There's just this whole area of memory that's just gone.
He
That's
talked to my
something I
uncle
really
and started
dislike.
going insane.
Forgetting things.
It's not the first time that's happened to me.
Yeah. Where did you pull out that apple?
My bag of holding. I tend to carry some apples from the glass city with me. They go really good apples.
I wouldn't know.
That reminds me, Miako's not asked me for an apple in a very long time.
Miyako's not really been around that much around us. Every time I hear from her, something bad's happened and she's crying to me.
She blew me up with TNT the other day.
That's about right.
That sounds like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
I
to
have
see ya.
some apple on your shirt here.
Oh, thank you.
You didn't see it. I feel sad
I
now.
don't think he registered.
No, he
I don't
didn't.
think he
Get to it.
registered either.
I did
No,
the
you're
thing
right, I
where
didn't.
I flicked your nose when you looked down.
It didn't register. My apologies.
Unfortunate. Maybe one day.
That is unfortunate.
One day I'll be released as a
Why
gremlin.
you just get him extra while he's paying attention?
Hmm.
And instead of like a finger, you go like, you put a fist up to him like, hey, by the way, what's this right?
Yeah, there you go. That's the right way to do it.
For you, that'd be
Like how Tommy knew
say-
exactly what I was going for before I even did it.
That is the perfect way to handle it.
I need to be very careful with my physical interaction with people.
Why?
That's why I use my right hand and not this one. Well, you remember when she kicked you the other day?
Oh yeah, I forget you're like a ton of weight, aren't you?
I am.
But like the complete opposite. I'm like the weight of a cat and you're like the weight of a wall.
Yes, I am the wall of the Red Wall
wall?
Guard, aka the Nancy,
A
to
wall.
hold the troublemakers down while Kai talks to them.
Watch.
I am around
Watch how
600
you say
pounds
that.
total. I have a steel skeleton,
What?
600? Ah, okay.
steel skeleton, and a half an inch thick porcelain shell. The weight
Watch
adds
how you
up.
say that. Torg might get jealous and challenge you to a duel.
High five for having bones made out of metal.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Theirs is cold iron.
How does bones with metal work?
It's painful.
Mind you, that's the danger of my old friend Carth. He cut off their hand even though their bones are cold iron, and not much can cut through cold iron.
Hmm. Right.
I'm pretty sure he did it with my old sword.
Metal
That's
bones.
the worst bit of it.
Metal bones suck.
Metal
In
arms.
what way? Does the insulation just suck, but then it's like you're fine after, or is it a continuous pain?
The installation was definitely the most painful part.
Yes.
I don't remember it.
Lovely. That is good.
Then again, I was like
But that-
9 years old.
That
Oh,
also does not answer the question, though. Do they hurt continuously? Why do they suck? Is what I'm asking.
Okay, think about it this way. I fight against a metal mage.
That is true. That is very true. I did not think about that one.
hmm.
Discombobulate, your arms twist backwards. Ugh. Ugh.
There's
Should
Kai.
break my
Yeah.
arms in a fucking instant. Oh my god.
Yes, hello.
There you are.
It's a miracle.
Hey, Kai.
Kai's here.
Kai, are
Hi.
you willing
So
to take
Kai
a
can join the
consensus?
sub-circle.
What do you think creates a lightning bolt? I'm taking consensuses.
Well, they come from the clouds.
Hmm.
And I don't know, maybe like all the water up there
condenses and like causes a reaction of some sort. I know a bit about the weather because of farming
Right.
and crop rotations and
He's on the right
agricultural
track.
stuff.
He's on the
but
right track.
the science stuff I'm iffy about.
Now here's a second question. Do you consider magic science?
I suppose you could say it's a type.
Yes.
My younger brother's really the more scholarly one, but I think he's said that science and magic are somewhat comparable.
Right. The magic we've figured out has been narrowed down to such a degree with so minimal unknowns that it is technically classified as a science. Because people know all there is to know about magic as they think they do. Well, it can be refuted as currently technically that. I'm taking basically consensus as to pass the time. And also figure out the education system of the world.
Been sitting in the
We've
social
grown 3
chat.
numbers so far throughout the day.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like it's perfect time for me to ruin that. Who wants some training?
See, I've already been thrown through the Nexus twice and got yeeted into a building.
Which I caught him,
Sounds like
mind
things
you.
are just starting then.
That and the paladin is
If I am called
threatening
away,
me.
I will
I'm
have to
scared.
respond, so this might be the end of us for today. I am on the clock as it is.
I see, she.
That's
okay.
Shay.
If I must be called the training, then I must be called the training.
We need to prepare as much as we can.
Yeah, I thought you said we were gonna go today. I guess we're preparing today and going tomorrow.
Yes.
It is a strange
Preparing
day.
today, going tomorrow.
Understood.
Wibbly wobbly,
I
timey
feel
wimey.
like something put a wrench through the plans.
Yes.
Yeah, as I said, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. We take action when the time comes. Simple as that.
I guess if we're going separate ways, we're going separate ways. But if you wish to observe and, I guess, take reports on how I perform, then that's also something.
Nothing. We're doing training. Big day ahead
Okay,
of
that's
us.
what's wrong. We're doing training. Got it. Okay.
Right, so Kai, walking and talking.
Yes.
I heard you punched Tommy in the nuts. Any comment?
Indeed, it was an accident caused by those two over there.
Yes, I understood that part as well. I just wanted to hear it from you.
Also, I'm very
Speaking of,
surprised
how
to
are
see
you, Tommy? You doing better? Yes, indeed.
Everything is still a bit sore,
I see.
but I will leave. And like I said, getting thrown through a building and then into the mayor's building twice.
I mean, there's a crater over there in a mountain that was made by me when a massive, like, 30-foot umbrella slammed me into it. So, welcome to the club.
Yep, there's an imprint of me on the wall over by the tavern because Thomas' chest piece flew off and slammed me into it.
No matter how much
Almost
somebody
cut me
tries to
half.
kill you in that ring, and the minute you are dragged out of the ring or you walk out on your own 2 feet, all of your wounds.
Is it a 3v1 guy?
What if somebody gets completely squished, like turned to paste? Do they have
Me, Trisk, and Sheed jumping you?
Thank you, guy. Also, we will be using the training area for very intensive training, so if you are going to stand around and talk, do it outside.
I am quite worried because of a little factor that I unfortunately have been putting aside.
My sparring partner crashed, so
I have yet to participate in Daedra training,
If you need, you can move it over.
Ah, I see.
Or we can move over there.
which is mainly because of personal fear.
I'm assuming this is guard stuff.
It's okay, Sheed.
Yes. Big day tomorrow.
They are quite literally anti-me,
Yes, of course.
so
Pretty sure this is the majority of the guard here, so that'll work.
Well, you can get.
That are awake and moving, yes.
There's Orion. Orion! We're doing training.
Yes? Oh, we are?
We're doing training.
Yep.
We should probably call in the cut sending stones.
I'm already ahead of you. I believe most of you are already here, but any of you are not. We are doing big training session for the day tomorrow. Get to the training field ASAP.
Right. I should.
Also, while we're waiting for others, good idea to stretch. Maybe get some water.
Kai, I'm gonna
Stretch.
grab
Water.
my
All the
things
above.
from the house.
Water is for the weak. Ascend and become God.
It's unhealthy.
Drink water. That's an order.
Mugs. That's nice. I suppose even if it's unnecessary, I should hydrate. Alright. Very well.
As member of the Red Wall Guard, I can speak to you.
What do you mean? Sorry.
Just something down at the docks real quick. Someone wants it. Has.
I'll go see what's going on.
Tommy's handling it.
You got us right before training session.
I don't know what's going on. There is a lot more guards than Halia.
Apparently someone in the docks wants to go in the swamps, and the answer is, yeah, you can if you want to die.
You can if you want to die. Go for it. We're winning you.
I forget it.
Ooh, fancy, look at you.
That is...
Finally wearing plate. Wonderful.
That's a new
Why
one.
does chest plate have abs?
Needed some upgrades.
Decor.
I mean, I joke, but that actually does legitimately look nice. That actually...
No, really.
It boosts morale.
Have that
Alright.
for myself, to be honest. It looks very... mobile.
Plated, half plates, as well as reinforced leather. Good for medium combatants.
Always check with the guard. They are doing their combat training right now.
I said it before, I'll say it again.
Oh, you know, if you're not trying to wear heavy stuff. But you know what? It doesn't make
This
sense, 'cause
mission
doing that
is our
also
biggest
wearing
and
that
most
stuff.
vital
You know,
yet. Hello. Are you asking to join the training? I'm afraid in this
Alright,
instance
let's-
I'll have to say no. This is specifically
taken care
training
of.
for the guard.
Anything important?
They have a big mission tomorrow, and I need them.
There's some people
as
wanting
they
to go
are.
out in the swamp and hunt.
Bind them at the death sentence and they won't be helped.
Not Daedra hunt wildlife. And I told them that we can't tell you not to go out there, but to be safe and self-aware.
Right.
Alrighty.
Shut up, Rock Eater. No, we just met by something.
You know what? It's been a while. Let's do this formally. Line up. Squad leads left.
Your left or our left?
My
His
left.
left.
Always mine.
Right.
And I'm not moving.
Human or elvish, and both of those come from my perspective.
I think Trisk is the only squad lead here today.
That
I'm
is
the
fine.
only squad lead around this time, fourth dimensionally. So
Listen up. I'm sure some of you may already know if you were here last time, but the day is almost upon us. The previous team went to the island and they found Daedric Strong. Squad. Not only did they find the Daedric stronghold, but it is very likely that this is not only a place where the Daedra are using for fortifications and resources, it's highly likely that Alwyn is also being kept there. With that being said, this will be the biggest, most dangerous, and most important mission of your lives currently. The only thing that I could think of that could even rival this was when the Umbral invaded Redwall. Some of you may have been there, some of you may have not. But that was one of the first catastrophes that we had to face together. And we failed. The Umbrals overran Redwall and we had to close down the Nexus. I will not tolerate another failure. Not this time. We can't afford it. This is our chance to attack the Umbral. Constantly they have knocked on our door, threatened our people, invaded our lands. Now it's time we take the fight back to them. We're gonna be knocking down their door. Walking straight into the heart of the beast. The eye of the storm. We might even be walking directly into a trap. There's no telling how many Daedra there are gonna be and how many powerful Daedra there are going to be. You're all gonna need to be at your best. And maybe even better than that. Additionally, unlike other missions, we cannot afford any fuck-ups. Regardless of who you are, if you fucked up or not previously, I do not care. I'll be holding everyone to an extremely high standard for this mission, because we have to. Because even one mistake could be fatal. Is that understood?
Yes.
Understood.
yes, sir.
When the time comes, I'm going to be splitting teams into a vanguard and a rear guard. Then we'll be going in, vanguard first, rear guard second, following in behind to watch our backs. There are going to be a couple individuals from what I remember about the missive there who aren't part of the guard but are trusted allies that we are going to be bringing into this. Actually, I think it's only like one or two, but regardless, statement still stands. It is vitally important that you all listen to orders when this happens. No matter if it's a squad lead, a commander, a captain, doesn't matter, you listen to their orders. They tell you to jump, you jump. No second thoughts. I know some people who may or may not be here tend to are a bit quick to jump the gun, wanting to put themselves in the front line despite their position, Jackson, and get themselves almost killed. We can't afford any of that. If you're a healer, healers are gonna be our most vital pieces. We don't have many, I'll tell you that much from looking at our current squad formation. So they need to be under control and protected. Mages, mana management is gonna be the name of the game. This is going to be a war of attrition, nothing less than that. We're going to be fighting constantly with little to almost no breaks, I bet. We're right in the heart of the Daedric. They can send as many forces as they want at us. We have to be ready, and we have to hold our mana, our stamina, our strength. Everything has to be managed precisely. If you're too worn out, too weak, or too injured when the time comes and we have to face, God forbid, a Daedric commander or even that alpha symbiote, You're going to need everything you've got. So, that's going to be the name of the game for this training. Management. Manage your mana, manage your strength, manage your stamina. Only use as much as you need and wait for the vital time before you decide to pull out the big guns. That understood?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Alright then. Seeing as there is only one squad lead here, obviously when the mission comes, I will be fighting alongside all of you and heading this front, and I will be giving you orders and formations. But today I'm your enemy. So, Triss, I'm gonna give you a maximum of 10 minutes, and only 10 minutes. Get them in position, be ready.
Quick question.
I'm-
Will I know what kind of enemy that you're going to spawn in as? I'm assuming you're going to use magic to make yourself look like a Daedra, or is it going to be something else?
I will be using magic to enhance myself in order to give you an appropriate fight given your numbers. But you'll be fighting me. No hold bars. 100%.
Understood.
I wish you luck.
Gather up.
Okay.
Circle around. Alright. So, two things with Kai. He's very fast and he's very mobile. We need to take care of those two things in order to deal with him. So, you might need to use your wall quite a bit to try to block his path, try to block him. I wish we had someone... Okay, Iris, good.
I'm just...
Iris, we might need you to... Yeah. Are you a fighter? Okay.
I think he's whispering.
Okay, good. So, yeah, you
You're
might
not
be
whispering.
whispering. Yep, now I can hear you. Since there are two walls, we need to have him hit those walls so he's not running around and kind of taking us out.
Technically 3.
So, between your wall and you have a shield. You said you're just a wall. Do you have a shield?
No, I could just take a lot of hits and I'll be fine.
Okay.
And I am literally the wall. I know he has lightning, so I'm grounded, so I can help with that.
Try to keep him
You're
as
just a nerd.
immobile as possible.
Yeah.
Try to keep him so he's not running around. As you can see, he has 2 staffs. That means he has extreme range. We take out the range, we take out his how quick he is. Yes.
I have noticed one thing. Whenever he has his shield in his hand, his back is exposed. He have no plates armor on the back.
Good point. Good call out. If you see him with his shield out, although he has both his spears, so he does have his shield on his back, but if he does throw a spear and then get a shield in his hand, go for his back. Keep him moving so he's focused on you guys, and we can sneak behind him and attack his rear more. So
he's not
you
doing
three, the
anything
walls.
Weird, is he? Over there.
So you three, the
Pajamas
walls.
right now.
Try to keep him as immobile. Use magic, hold person. Do you two know any hold persons or any immobilization spells? I know you know ice. We might be able to use that to.
I have
keep him
command
from
words,
moving
but
around.
that's it. So there is a point I'd like to bring up.
Telekinesis.
If you are able...
I can immobilize him, but it's
Am I
either
whispering?
the spike trap or the wall. I can't do both.
Right, and that's what we were talking about. Be walls. So you three. Be walls. Try to keep him
He's cheating. He's
immobilized.
not
Try to
even
keep
getting all
him
of our
running around.
details over there.
I'd like to make a suggestion.
I'm pretty sure he. I'm pretty sure he already knows what our strategy is going to be, given that he knows what his strengths are. So,
Josiah,
any
if I
questions,
may,
anything that...
has been trying for the last 30 seconds or so. It's fine either way. There's something, if you can hold him still long enough, something I can do. I've been equated to a ballista bolt if I can get enough speed. So if you hold him still long enough,
Would
I
this
can...
be something... Would this be something after he's been weakened, or would this be something that you need done fairly quick in a fight?
If you can
Or
hold him
anytime?
still long enough for me to get momentum, I need to run across the entire field to catch up speed. Because 600 pounds into a single force of a dropkick, Miss Iris knows a bit too well.
Then let's wait until we get him weakened so we can ensure that we can keep him immobilized to give you time for it. We don't want him breaking out of any hold and missing your chance, especially if it's a one-shot thing.
Right.
Yeah, we'll get one more member, I think.
Alright.
Yes, I
Give me like 2 seconds to fill him in what we talked about.
may be able to withstand more of the lightning aspects.
Yes, alright.
So basically, we're gonna use a whole lot of bombs.
We're fighting.
Obviously. He's also very clearly enlarged.
So, Iris, we have 4 people that are going to act as well.
Right, I should probably ask that.
Negate his speed and his range. Try to keep stay up close.
Use everything at your disposal. After the training? That's fine.
What are your affinities?
Soul, you don't gotta worry about a thing.
Alright.
Vix, nice to meet you too. And then, Fletcher.
What time is it?
They're going to be acting as a wall. Yeah, I just...
Get ready.
Yeah, I just need a minute to give Tommy the update on what we talked about. So, they are going to act as walls, try to negate his speed and his mobility, and then what we're going to end up doing is we're going to go ahead and
Hello, Kai.
I'm going to have you act as kind of the floater. You can help defend, or you can help attack,
We're
depending
making
on the
barbecue.
situation. Use your best judgment.
Would you like some?
If if you can go in and get some licks in. One thing that Flesher pointed out is
Would you
there's
like
not a
some?
lot of armor on the back. So if the shield comes off his back and he's and got it in his hand, go for the back.
Alright.
Will do.
Tommy, how good are you at wielding 1,000 pounds?
What?
Alright. Anyone else have any questions before we start this thing?
1,000 pounds.
I mean, I can try.
Do you want me
Yes.
to
Have any, like,
fight
natural healing
defensively
stuff?
or offensively?
You're going to be mostly defensive, creating a wall. Get some attacks in when you can, but you're like with the spike walls, but you're going to
Guard training.
mostly try to do all that.
Remember, Tris, defensive is iron, offensive is silver, and I cannot use spikes in iron form. I need to switch to silver to use spikes.
And I will let you know that better than anyone on how that works, so I will let you decide how that does. If you need to step back, we have 4 people that can act as walls, so if you need to step back and switch to a different form, that's perfectly okay.
Teamwork is
That's what the floater is here to do.
Yeah, just make sure that you're communicating your moves and what you're doing, so if you're stepping back, that someone's stepping in for you. Alright, any other questions?
When do we start?
Now, come on.
Lovely.
Iris Flesher, you're going to be in front of us.
Some people will see it as like friendly matches. But that's more the people you know.
Come on, everyone. Formations. Come on. This isn't anything new.
I don't know, they like have...
If the mages
And get next
stand
to Flesher.
behind, they...
How much of a bad time would it be to say that I have no idea do what any of y'all do.
It's okay. Just communicate. Stick to the plan.
It's totally light. So the other dark.
I don't think we have any healers.
I'm watching all guys mode. I write a song about you.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it, thanks.
Well, Ty, are you going to do a countdown or should we just start attacking?
3, 2,
I would say the enemy doesn't wait for a countdown.
1. Begin.
As the spear hits the ground, the earth shakes beneath your feet, but with a 16, you're all able to remain stable.
Do some magic attacks. Get him while he's having to deal with our front line.
There's a one tank, you know, you kind of just stay up front.
Right in front. You can. That's kind of true. When I need you, okay.
Keep mind of your positions.
With a 2, 6, and 9, you guys are all thrown backwards as the flashes fly.
Yeah, no shit.
There's cow strips on the ground right at his feet.
Wind magic.
Get
Right
some
back
tips and tricks, pal.
Put
With
shield
an
up.
8, he does.
Let's see here. Alright. I'm grasping the situation here. Tommy.
Fish.
Haste.
With a 16, you slam downward, blocking that
Attack sneak.
Flames first. Good.
Walls, get front! Walls, get front! Don't leave our attackers vulnerable! Shit, if you can get down like a knee or something.
killing. With a natural 1, the blade strikes the what was that? Ballista and shoots it
Ballista.
upwards.
God, this is fucking shit. The world is so fucking slow. Why is everyone so slow? Jesus Christ.
DM? He's gonna throw flash powder right in his face.
Nice, stay down.
Alright, proceed to act.
Easy, man.
I'm sorry?
Proceed to act.
Alright. Aki.
Eyes
Flash
down.
powder. With an 18, the flash powder flies into the eyes, blinding him for a moment.
Attack now! Take advantage!
Grappling the leg.
That's right!
With a 14, while all of the allies are distracting him, a divine smite comes down.
Good, good! Don't give him breathing room! Don't let up! Walls to front! Walls to front!
He's stuck! Go get it!
And thrown backwards. Actually, adrenaline pumps through his veins.
Come on, Aki. Come on.
Gonna need a second. lethargy's about to kick in.
That's fine. The haste is doing some shit. I feel so fast right now, Jesus Christ.
I can tell.
Knocking it up again.
With a 14, the bolt slips past your hair, but you miss.
Flintlock shot.
Lucky, just an FYI, I'm grabbing Owen's spear.
I see you. It's burning.
Nice strike. It actually isn't. Tommy is one of the few people that's recognized. Just please grab and hold of it.
The 17. You, but you're able to hold your ground. Awesome.
Keep him down! Keep him immobile! Grab his leg if you need
Hold me down.
I can use this.
Walls behind us! Walls behind us!
Yeah, but who my
Welcome to what fighting the Daedra is like. It's wild, isn't it?
Usually all happen on day one. I don't know how
Doesn't mean you can't use the force.
Are you throwing me?
Lifting you up.
I was gonna like do it.
With a natural one.
Fucking send me.
Straight through your wings.
If that's what you desire.
Come on, sheep. Pick him up and throw him. Come on.
Vlad.
Yeah.
He's saucing me.
Saucing.
So long, Gaiaris.
With an 11, as the smite comes down, he's able to deflect it down into the ground, causing a large explosion.
Right, see here. That's a Daedra, come on. I see.
With a 19, it seems like you have him on the back foot.
Attack now!
Natural one. A burst of soul energy will send you all back.
You're doing good! You're kicking his ass! Keep it up!
Smash your wall with the mall.
What are you casting?
Corruption to drain Kai of his enlarged. La que no va vi do le do ze ni jo e tam
Your
go.
spell will cast with a 17.
go.
We need to keep it up. We got him. Understood.
Allow me to beta strike. I'll make an opening for you.
Keep him immobile. Keep him in place.
Cheers, have a nice fall.
Do everything you can to keep him in. Stab your foot.
Watch out.
Within 18, without enlarge, you're able to take him down quite attack with for
Keep the pressure on him.
I'm being launched at you.
Bracing him on. Bring us up.
Looking at your leg.
With the 2, he'll headbutt you backwards, knocking you completely off of him.
You don't move.
Alright. What are you trying to do?
Just full steam drop kicking guy.
Alright. Proceed.
It's not mine, I stole.
With a 3, he'll step to the side between the blades, and you'll go flying.
Fine then.
I'm about to use him as a weapon.
Until he's done the point across, so we're not ready to fight
With a 13. Will you grab your shield?
Yeah. Jeez, what's between that?
Oh, yeah.
The shield is gone. Aim for its back.
I'll do one better.
the tank. Around the leg.
Going to grab the arm.
He'll be alright. That guy was really fucking angry.
Alright. Time for Old Reliable again.
That's some hot breath right there.
Would you like me to throw you, see?
Are you willing to take a flintlock shot? You guys think it's through? Can you hold him down? Please? Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Iris, do you have any more ballista shots?
Oh, plenty. DM.
Oh shit!
With a flash of lightning and the roar of thunder.
No.
That's a cantation. Cancel spell.
More help gives you strength.
Thunder, that's cool.
And we're gonna need a DM. With a 6 and a 4, all of you will be launched backwards. Any equipment you have, thrown asunder.
With a loud, thunderous boom.
Diablo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna redirect it back at him. Holy, I'm affinity for lightning.
It's soul. It just sounds like
soul
thunder. It's not
affinity.
actually lightning.
Oh, never mind. Oh. Roll for my ballista bolt where that goes, because I shot as that hit.
And I'm enlarging the ballista
Sure.
bolt.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Please let it hit me. Please let it hit me. I haven't had enough injury today. With a 5 and a 5, the ballista bolt will land at his feet and large.
Yeah, high on your six move now. Already started to do to get all your fit. I'm not gonna do it again.
Command.
Hockey.
I've seen what you're capable of. Any more, and we'd be pushing ourselves past the limit, and we need to be ready for tomorrow. But I can say with confidence, I think you all are ready.
You look like shit.
Good job.
Yeah, that happens.
Get some rest. Recover your wounds, recover your mana, and remember what you learned today.
But we're pretty good as a team. Yep, lovely stuff, right? Right. Where's Owen's spear at? We'll get it for him.
I desummoned it.
Alright.
Iris, are you looking down at she?
Yes.
You will see her shakily patting herself. As she brings her hand back, there's a blue liquid coating it.
Part of me, I wish I could have kicked your ass.
And a bunch of it slowly pouring through her clothes.
You all did more than well enough.
You're being picked up.
Remember what you learned.
She is stock fucking still.
There you two go.
You need like a pick-me-up, because that looks painful. I'm not a healer, but I do know a little lay on hands, so if you need a pick-me-up, I got all of you.
Where is the blacksmith?
She just ran down that way. I believe they're going to the bar.
Quickly go get them for me. Quickly.
Alright.
And as she exits the training arena, you'll hear the faint cracking as whatever damage slowly starts to repair itself from the island. So she's still stuck.
Grazie, will be able to help you. Wait, the level that is.
There is nothing wrong with affection.
Excuse me.
Hello, Iris.
Hello.
If it's just steel, it's about 25, depending on your. Yeah, about 25 for you.
Excuse me, quite a bit of an emergency. Usually there's not really any healers around, and yours the best crafter that I know currently, but you need to help see. Their stock still locked. You're a crafter, so.
Shove them in the room and help out. Is there? Do you know how they're locked up? The forge.
I would say combat damage. I'll put her on the table. There's like not a Actually, that would be better.
Okay. Oh. By the way, Iris.
Yes.
Materials I could potentially just buy.
Stay there.
As long as we'll leave money in here. Just need steel to start.
Let's see if I can actually fix this one.
Because I wouldn't know the beginning of where to go for what to do for other materials for armor. So.
I'm gonna see if I can repair this with all the equipment I have. So I'm gonna roll.
Now here's the interesting thing. I'll let you roll first.
Just non-stop, always in armor.
So with an 18, and your crafter's experience gaining you the necessary advantage, there's nothing physically wrong with her. Which sounds weird. You look over her, there's no broken joints or anything. There's nothing physically wrong with her. She should be working just fine. Though, the one thing that does remain is a blue smear on her hand on the front of her clothes. And a shocked expression on her face.
What? I'm just gonna clean it?
You'll clean it, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know if to roll for that. Do I roll for that?
No, you don't have to roll, but you figure in your best experience, you don't know how to fix this. It's beyond your expertise. But you obviously won't say that to in public.
Yeah. But I'm okay with magic. Is it magical in nature?
Nope. This is an enigma to you.
Oh, okay, this is out of sight of my thing, so it's just like... but yeah, I just cleaned that up and it's like... actually out of my... Iris!
Yes.
I can't fix that.
What am I looking at here? What can't you fix?
What's changed since you left she alone with Cleo? She's been cleaned up.
I just
Unless you want to explain it.
I just cleaned them up, so that's about it. There's nothing I can see or figure out without
Anyway.
Well, I just stay there for a second. I have something. First time I ever saw you, this was really annoying me. So I've been spending a couple nights and kind of figure out something. You know how is your helmet by chance stuck on you?
Yes.
Do you want it off? Cause I
Please,
finished making.
Be nice.
I'm gonna close the door.
Mind magic.
It's just like, sit down. On the whatever lacking boxes we have.
Mind magic on she, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Alright, Iris. Can I have your permission to roll an injury?
Go ahead.
Roll it.
If it's mental, I will have to roll against it due to paladins being strong with the mind.
This is gonna be psychic damage.
Understood.
Should I roll first or should you?
I rolled a 15.
Alright. I guess we'll say that halves whatever incoming damage happens. And you got a 13, so you weather the storm. But you feel, in excruciating detail, your internal organs are rupturing. As you see through She's eyes, back at the training yard where she was patting herself down, and you can feel what she felt which is terrifying because she's not supposed to feel. And you saw exactly what happened last time that happened. And now, as you finally catch up to the memories, the faint smell of not iron, but copper is beginning to fill this room. From what little remains of the blue substance on her hand and on the rags that Cleo has mopped up.
I'm going to lay on hands as I buckle to a single knee. Just a 16. Oh, yeah, I don't take effect actually, but do as you will with lay on hands.
Final note. You will note that subconsciously she has suppressed this memory. And the laying of hands will go through.
Understood. 3, 2, 1. Yep. I was waiting for that.
You okay?
How did I get here?
Oh, got one carry here.
Training.
I see.
Are you all better now?
I suppose so.
You locked up after taking a hit. You're fine.
I see. And I knew I should have been worried when he had the Daedric Maul out.
Do you?
Yes, helmet.
Need something to drink?
I
wanna... Dude, you can sit down if you want. If you need a moment to catch yourself.
I'm not particularly tired. You feel taller though. Are you taller? Are you wearing
Don't
heels?
worry about it. No. Yeah, it's the heels. Sit the fuck down. Just like grabs you by the chain, tries to pull you down to the chair.
I'm partially constantly disapparating in this form. Fun fact.
Just.
A fun fact.
You're what?
I'm slightly disapparating. Don't worry about it.
I'm concerned. You're a good friend. I don't want you to just dissolve like a Thanos snap. Anyway, what the fuck's a Thanos snap?
I don't know.
Didn't happen.
Okay. We're just, how do I say, just messing with the like little trinkets and just like injecting oil just behind your like armor. You feel like a wet it really like incredibly slippery sensation, and it's just like pushing on the weights, grabbing the helmet, like digging your fingers into the
blood off.
sockets and pushing upwards, but not aiming for the eyes, just pushing and just
She has repressed
going
this
around
the first
the whole
time.
entire seam.
That happens again in the Daedra mission, then it starts becoming permanent.
Hardest push.
That
Your
broke her
helmet just
internal
flies
organs
off,
as the arena
dinging against the roof.
fixed her shell.
It's
and
like-
healed the organs, but the blood remained. And then the blood got cleaned, so that was like damage control.
Fucking big.
ARP cleaned the blood off anime.
Yeah,
I won't need to
the
take the
helmet
details.
dings off. You're also a little bit lighter, but whatever. We'll figure it out later.
Do we win?
But yeah, helmet flies off and it just dings out, but just barely, like, just see it rolling on the ground.
Oh.
Was not expecting you to be an elf.
But I told the people that.
You never told me that. Though I did see you outside the armor earlier.
Howdy. Oh. But yeah. That's it. I just thought, since... Oh, yeah, I also have another surprise. Where's the bag? Takes a bag of holding and just like drops it in your hand. This is something I've been working on since the first time I seen you, and it's just like I felt like you would look great in it.
It's a bag of holding.
Oh, yes, there's an equipment. There's some armor inside there. If at any point since you don't have to wear a helmet anymore.
I think.
Yeah.
Is it the clothing or the armor that I?
Clothing. The armor
I was
is.
like, what?
But yeah, no, it's the clothing. Well, but yeah, this is because I'm kind of new that you probably don't take it off since it's covered in everything. So that's something else for you to
Yes.
subtly work. Anyway, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, this is.
Let's not change here. I duck.
That was out of character, by the way. Just wanted to slap your head. Get the fuck out of my forge.
Like that.
Huh?
I'll change here quickly because I am getting tired.
Oh. Huh.
Can't believe she pulled the Tama. Anyways.
Yeah, they're changing clothing. You have blueprints?
Yes.
And deposit of 13 gold, because I do need that as well. I won't.
I see.
Because.
15.
Oh! Thank you. Didn't have to. You saved my life.
Well, then add it up to the next commission of armor that will be commissioned.
Is it it's a Hosinu Miku?
It's 14 gold. It'll be 20.
Well, I'm going to assume you weren't in this outfit earlier.
Yes, assume that.
Alright.
I'll get to it when I tonight.
Are you Elsie?
Next
Yes?
time you see me, just. Yeah, both of them. It's
You worry me.
really complicated considering set and how.
I honestly wish I could kinda be like you.
She got Booba squished. Unbelievable.
You know, they say alone, innocent.
I don't think I understand.
Well, it must feel lonely at times not being able to feel or.
It's efficient, I think.
Yes, but you're technically immortal innocent. You won't age, while the rest of us do.
I'm ever into escalating, Iris. That's my designation, after all.
What is your designation?
Schooner to hierarchy, ever to escalate. Or she, for short.
That's your mouthful.
Yes.
Come, she. Just relax.
Alright.
I don't think we've ever sat down and talked, but I've watched the view.
I suppose we haven't. Most of the time we're sparring and I knock you out with 5 punches or less.
At least I last 5 punches. Everybody else that I've seen.
Everyone else dodges me. It gets a bit unsatisfying over time. Huh? Oh.
Does anything look different from this wall?
Oh, let's see. We have one of these issues today. Cognito hazard. No, nothing looks wrong to me.
Must have been the wind.
More than likely. We're both tired. Well, you're tired. Hello. Also, apologies if I walk slow everywhere. If I build momentum, I can't easily
If you like, I
stop.
could carry you. Oh, thanks. There is Thomas. I'll let you. Oh. I need to ask 3, but you know what? Here.
Oh.
Listen, you get knocked around a lot today, okay? You deserve some rest.
This feels uncomfortable. If I asked nicely, would you put me down?
Of course.
Please put me down. I don't like that. I'm fine walking.
Oh no! You're just going really high up because you're small, and then you're gonna become big and plummet.
I didn't realize Vander was this hands-on for learning. It's so kind of
I think that's good.
I'm gonna split him in half. Watch this.
I don't know if you should, you know.
Why is he in the sky?
Give it a moment. He'll come back
Give
down.
a moment, he's going to plummet. He just needs to change his size
Hey, Trish.
again. There we go.
Okay.
What is he coming down at? I don't actually know.
This has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, having fun.
Oh.
What?
But anyway.
There we go.
Well, you know what? If it was, you just received the repercussions of your actions, so it's fine.
Oh, hey, Vander, when did you get here? We were just playing with an action figure with you.
That was me, Eugene.
Nah, you were bigger than
Are you
that.
two having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, except Vander.
You're not supposed to thank Gwydion. Thanks, Gwydion.
Oh shit.
You were just feasting in the little favors. I swear, it's like what's humming.
He said it.
Does that count? Because I said you could thank Gwydion for that. So like.
No, that doesn't count. But that did.
That's 4, I think. Because 1, 2, 1.
You also
Oh,
were
no.
talking to
What I
him when
see.
you were asking if it counts, and you said the T word a few times while you were talking to him, so that counts.
I mean, I owe them like a
5.
bajillion favors. Because I'm polite.
Stop
That's
assisting them,
very
okay?
It's not assisting them. They already know you owe them. I'm just letting you know.
They might forget this one special time. You never know.
Also, it's weird. There's a part of the wall that's above the other parts of the wall. That's
we
crazy.
put him in a lot.
That is weird. What
Let
the
you know that
fuck?
we did arrest him.
The architecture's been wild into these days. Are they installing kind of
It's
like?
weird.
No, we gotta spring him.
Why are you springing him? He's the one that
They might be extending the wall.
Yes.
They might be extending it.
There's a guy in jail, we gotta spring him.
What do you do? Why?
we
The guy,
spring?
Can we
the
get
guy
into
is
Twinkie
in
sticks
jail
and
because
Hang
he
on
shot
now. I'm technically in charge of the
five
jail.
times, as well as cutting his fingers off.
3 times.
Wait, so you mean if I shoot Eugene right now, I get arrested?
Who would have thought?
Eugene was being Eugene, was flipping the guy off. So the guy, you know, because he was getting flipped off, shot him, and that's not appropriate. So we arrested the guy.
Wait, who was it? Was it the really tall thought?
You shot Eugene like twice.
I don't want him to serve.
I mean, I'll shoot him again.
No, you might go to jail this time. No.
Well, 3 days.
Eugene.
3 days of community service.
Forge's head when I
What if he
Eugene.
apologizes to me? Hello.
Can I shoot you?
That's rather rude.
With the ice bullet, Eugene.
Eugene.
I'm not going
What
to
if people
shoot you.
flip each other off and then just like
not
shake
me.
each
I'm
other's
saying
hands
don't
while you
shoot
flip
him,
each other
'cause
off
you know
like
the
that?
Behind
Like,
you, they were putting
Okay.
their arms out like this.
It's fine, but I'm immune to bullets now.
Huh?
whoa!
Just release him.
Very cool.
I don't think
Not
that's
releasing
how
him.
that
It's
works.
not something where you can choose to press charges.
You don't
I don't
gain
want to
resistance
try
by
to
shooting yourself with lower
release him.
calibers. That's not how that works.
We could shrink you again.
He agreed to it.
Did him?
Yeah, but that was pressure.
Is that hollow in there? Can I put
There's
my
no
hand in
pressure.
I'm pretty sure that at some point Asmodeus forgot all of his nerves.
Sack
Oh,
of
hey.
I'm pretty
coins.
sure.
Thank you.
Wow, they look so different.
Just make sure you could reach it.
I couldn't if I
What did I
didn't bend over.
I don't know, Eugene. His his arm might his left hook might really get you.
Hi.
I really like her.
I'm not sure if it's metal or stone, but it probably
Nah,
will
it
get you
never
pretty
hit
hard.
me.
That reminds me.
But her hair looks
I
really
want to
nice.
serve half his sentence, and this guy's gonna
You
serve half his
decided
sentence as
what?
well. Come on.
I can't see it.
Well, remember you.
What? Did you go to the sorority?
Okay, someone else is handling it. I don't have to do that.
I did go to the sorority
Good
party.
manager.
Yes, I drank too much with angels. Yes, I made a bet that I shouldn't have. Yes, I lost that bet.
So were you having fun
Am I
throwing
going to take it like a champion?
him
Yes. Yes, I am, and I'm going to look good
entertaining
while I do
yourself?
it. However, that doesn't mean I'm...
It's been a time. It is definitely
Certainly been a time of all
Ari's
time.
definitely interesting.
Definitely one of them.
Later.
Ari's a great time.
Well, you just exist. Ah. I heard my name twice.
You just follow Ari and there goes the chaos.
I don't know what you mean. I left my weapons at home, so no. I don't have my chaos bringers. No.
What if you infuse them with chaos?
I'm thinking.
And then they do become chaos
What if I
incarnate.
infuse them with chaos?
Yes. Give them more of a
Would you
chaotic
infuse them with
factor.
chaos magic?
It would be funny.
What
I'll do
could
it
possibly
for
go
you.
wrong?
See when it happens.
Okay, let's see what
Absolutely
happens.
nothing.
You will.
Rolling.
So, would you like continue holding like this, or would you like to sit on my shoulders?
Oh, whoops.
Advantage cause mage.
I mean...
Y'all tell me.
Oh, just to see what's going to happen. It was just kind of a straight roll to see what would happen. So, Wooding, would you like to say what would happen, or would you like me to say something?
I'll let you decide the flag. Go ahead.
With a natural 20,
Oh no.
Okay, no.
you are going to become as big as you possibly can, and your strength with it.
Oh, what a
There we go.
Composure.
But out of nowhere, some random times, you're gonna become tiny as well.
Oh.
Perfect. You just let me know when. Oh,
You're wearing a skirt.
do something in my goblin sense. Whoopsie.
Just don't make it weird.
Let me fix all errors in my ways.
Don't make what? That's not making it weird. That's me just helping them out.
I cannot see.
thinking.
Panda.
What
5 meter
happened?
target spotted.
Today is not better.
Congratulations.
How did this
You made the day more entertaining.
You made
There we go.
over.
There we go.
Yeah,
Apologies.
that's yeah, that's the
Apologies.
thing.
Oh, that's crazy. My voice is so deep. I don't know why. I'm trying to create a
I think he wants to be crushed. That sounded a bit unsure on
from
that.
angry woman.
That's right. I can run you through your cookies.
Ari, just like that, as this paladin says your name, you become tiny.
Oh, okay, man. As small as possible.
Oh.
As small as possible.
I was going
Oh my god.
the room. Oh my god.
Oh, their voice is so high.
Labor. I would never do free labor. What?
Today's a great day.
You're so cute. Oh,
just picks you up.
This doesn't work.
It's okay.
What? This is not okay, actually.
Even when you are tiny, I will make sure that you are tall to put you on your shoulder.
I'm scared of heights now. Very scared of heights. Hello. This is my leg. Hello, man. Whew. Abuse.
This is
Rolling.
what having a conscience feels like.
Chaos.
With a
Whispering for a
natural,
second.
with a natural 1.
Oh.
As soon as you are grabbed, massive again. And from here on, I'll let you decide when you become small and when you become big.
I'll play around with every time someone says the name. I think that'd be funny for now.
Whispering for a second, Night Blake. Would you say Gwydion has an enhanced sense of smell?
Think, there we go.
Here. Lay land of the bush, not you.
Hmm.
Hi, father.
Oh wait, hi father.
Sorry, we're good. We're big.
Ari, please.
The real question is, when someone is enlarged or reduced, do they retain the same weight that they were when they were normal size, or do they gain weight?
I think that enhances mass, right?
Is there a mass change? Or could I technically throw large Ari like
I'll-
100 yards?
I mean, it is chaos
Roll to see if
magic.
they retain them.
There you go.
Chaos magic. Anything can happen.
If they retain the same mass, I could throw them halfway across the island. While they are also like 12 feet tall, which sounds very useful in a combat environment.
No, it's when you're small, we throw you and say your name, and then you enlarge. And, you know.
With a low roll, they do not retain their weight. They change weight when they grow.
So basically, every time we say Ari, they grow.
Oh.
Gone again.
Where were you saying that in character? My bad.
You know, from a physics standpoint, this is actually what happens. Because when a mass is immediately increased, there's a small shock. So this is actually what happens, which is interesting from a science standpoint.
Ari.
Why would you do that? That is chaos.
Okay, think of it's an accident, I swear.
Casting the spell magic on this bullshit.
Live. Live, damn you.
Explosion. Hey, pause.
What?
Iris, please live.
Magic on this fuckery. Am I allowed?
Wait, that's chaos magic.
What class are you?
Julie,
What's happening?
Mage. I'm using fire because I know. What?
You're using
hold on.
holy?
They're using
No,
fire.
I said fire.
Oh, you're using fire. Okay. Wait,
wait,
what class are you again?
That would have been everyone here rolling to see if we get criticals.
With a 9,
Hell
you
yeah,
would
it
not
would be.
be able to cast the spell.
We're trying, it fails. Sorry,
It's okay. I know what I'm What? Someone
You
say
will
my name
survive. Your legs are only slightly crushed. Iris, I regret to inform you your legs are broken. It's terminal.
Now you, but on a larger scale, understand what it's like for me and Iris as tall people.
You've been squished by the goblin.
Ari, please.
And if I die, do you see how hard it is to be aware of your surroundings when you're that big? If I die, how will you not resuscitate? I had there was a giant woman.
Your legs are definitely smushed.
So much more chaotic.
I need to ask everyone a question. Who all here would consent to a magical potion that grants an effect?
Go for it. I'm already getting trampled, yo.
If it's a no, it does not affect you. If it's a no, it does not affect you. If it's a yes, everyone who does consent, everything you do is reversed. If you go upstairs, you go down them. If you go downstairs, you go upstairs. If you go backwards, you go forward. You talk backwards as well. Everything you do is backwards for the next 5 minutes.
You're that guy? You're that guy from Metal
Dude.
Gear Solid, bro? I fucking hate you.
Oh no, we reversed everyone's controls.
You fucking southpaw my controller.
No.
It's joke's on you. I'm an expert in Southpaw game. Let's go for it.
Hey kiddo, I'm gonna be doing a big
You know?
I love the chaos. Oh no.
Technically not let go of you? How does this work? I'm actually so confused. What's the opposite?
You didn't pick them up. If you don't go pick them up,
We're so many levels. I don't even know what's happening.
What is that?
I'm strangling you. I'm not strangling you.
If I just run away, they'll never catch me.
Just letting you know.
If anyone feels that you can end the effect on yourself early, it is you are fully welcome to do that.
Oh, I can't hit you. What's the opposite of hitting someone?
Oh, that was horrible. You can end the effect early on yourself. You only see all my legs. Fuck!
One contaminant's purged.
What?
Purging magical contaminants.
That's the finale. I want an apology.
I don't think my system's handled that well.
Are you
It's lilac.
Oh no, wait.
That was awful.
Where did Ari go?
I don't know where Ari went.
I feel like my non-existence ribs tingle. I was trying to beat it because they can't clean all of it, but they cleaned up like the main of it, so it's not like noticeable.
Oh, does that say your name? Ari. Yeah. Oh, yep.
See, this is what
And then we just say Ari again.
Oh no! Why are you like this?
I'll be right back.
Up today.
Big lady. What happened?
I can do something very funny.
I'm a small lady now, actually.
I'm gonna do something.
I was a big lady.
Pardon me, miss. Would you allow me to spell you at someone for the funnies?
What?
I wish to.
It's hard to hear you with your booming voice.
Right,
I don't
sorry.
think we haven't met before. Oh! Oh!
I wish to throw you
Can you
at
get a little
someone.
lower?
The back.
Okay, well, as long as you... So you wish to throw me at somebody?
Yes, I want to throw you at Tommy. I think he'll find it funny.
Oh. Okay, just once, but you are responsible for my medical, okay?
Alright, climb on. Slowly get you up.
This is nice. It's better than, like, the times people just thrusted me up.
I'm considerate.
Don't go over there, by the way.
Of
They're
course.
healing, so just...
Soul has no opposite
Alright. This way slowly.
Throw me a Gwydion, would you? Not Gwydion! Gwydion's nice!
I would not throw you at my lord.
Oh, fuck!
Oh,
Okay.
this is gonna be hilarious. So
This will be fine, I'm sure!
She, do you know the word to make
Yes.
him so big again?
Tommy!
Perfect.
Tommy! Do me a favor and catch Ari.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Come here!
Yeah.
I'm propelled at you?
They're gonna...
Oh, no.
Yeah, no. So...
I'll let him say.
Oh no.
So as you went to catch them, they were no longer small, as they were growing to exponential size almost in an instant.
Why is it always
Now that was funny. Glad to see I can be some amusement.
I'm gonna go see if he's alive. Hold on.
We should do that.
Ari!
Ari, why did you do that?
Oh no!
Just keep scrolling.
Oh, wait.
You
I'm
just said
sorry,
your
you said your
name!
name. You said your name.
Oh, did you say it again?
He does not consent to being pulled unless he does. There he goes.
The magic should be wearing out, I don't...
Cue all the bones reboning themselves.
The natural 20, that magic's not wearing out.
You good?
It's alright, Ari. We'll figure something out.
Can you just come here?
Did it happen again?
My pride is shattered.
And I'm looking for someone who's just willing to fight.
Why your pride specifically? Like, why specifically is your pride shattered?
I've been...
You don't like what I did? I went up to you?
I don't know, someone this big is...
You did something? Good. I'm glad
I'm just laying here accepting my fate.
It blew air into your face, by the way. Like it just like it was very cold air.
Oh fuck.
Where is it?
I'm glad he's alive.
I mean, what?
What is it always me?
It was an accident.
I thought it would be fun.
Are you having fun?
You having fun?
Yeah, it's been a pretty good day.
So I infused them
Alright.
with chaos magic, and every time we say their name, they change.
Wait.
Either teeny
Wait.
tiny or
I can help
giant.
Douglas, but that's what happened.
It was K.
Oh no.
Don't say it.
Yeah.
There's been an oversight. Gwydion, there's been an oversight. There's been an oversight.
No one.
Yes.
What?
There's been an oversight.
Clap.
Sorry.
Tommy's mind affinity. If there was chaos affinity around him, doesn't.
It
No,
wasn't
no, it had
affecting
to be
you. You're
used on you.
fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
I've had chaos glitter thrown on me before and it exploded into a billion little
That
pieces all over my
infuses
face.
into you, so yes, that would explode, but like it's
In
not.
or
You gotta be like right real close on
affecting
top.
you.
I'm sorry for.
It's contained chaos. You're fine.
You're
Sorry.
okay.
Oh no.
Yup.
Now, if she was exuding chaos, then.
You may not be an agent of chaos, but I am.
Okay, hold on. I need to fucking...
Lovely.
I don't think that's a snake, no.
Hey, Ari.
That was almost somewhere.
Do me a favor. Come here for a second.
Oh no, it's gonna happen again.
Ari.
Fuck.
Oh, his legs are broken.
I'm also an agent of chaos, motherfucker.
Would I technically be a vassal of chaos?
Some men like this and pay to have it happen.
Swift likes this.
Yeah, I am not one of those. I'm not one of those men.
Tris, did someone already run in there?
You're still like that?
Yes. If something bad happens, we're right next to it. Just call for me.
So would I be considered a vassal of chaos?
Yes.
Can I have
I
her?
think it's carrot. Don't mind them. Just act like you don't see them.
You want some chaos?
Maybe.
Acknowledge them.
I'll just focus into chaos. If
Someone
I
in the swamps. Tris
I don't
went
know
after
exactly what'll
them.
happen.
Tris will tell us if she needs help.
Yes, I'm guarding the guy right now, the dogs.
Can you roll for me?
For what?
I'm infusing she with chaos magic.
What is the intent here? Or are you just going for a random effect?
Yep, random effect.
Shit. I'm not this creative. Give me a moment.
Do you want? I can give you like a billion things. Pause. I am that creative.
Go ahead. Shoot an idea at me.
You want some chaos?
What's the roll? Higher being more chaotic, lower being most or not.
Let's
very
say it's
chaotic.
decently high and chaotic.
Decently high and chaotic. Okay. Their hair starts to turn rainbow, and they start speaking backwards.
Sure.
All drinks for the next hour taste like mayonnaise.
There we go.
Yeah. Too late. Hair is now rainbow, and they can only speak backwards.
And they
Everything they
see
say.
a bunch of colors, like a
Everything
hallucination.
they say is now backwards, and we can't understand.
Rolling for how long that effect's going to last.
A 10. You can make that decision.
Okay.
My affinities are lightning.
I let the chaos choose the outcome. My deepest sympathies.
You let a being of pure chaos choose the chaotic effect. This was
Maybe we should think of the chaos effect before I infuse you next time.
That would probably be wise.
Does
their sister? Please don't do something like that to me.
You sure? You don't want some chaos? Oh.
I'm mind affinity. I'm mind affinity. Not very much, no, I don't.
Good, because I don't want to
Both explode. We'll both explode together, and you'll get exposed for being blonde. Be very unfortunate for you.
Actually, I exposed myself being blunt today already. Fuck you.
Fuck you too. Fuck you back, buddy.
But I saw them getting stabbed on by Ari, so, I was like, how about I unlock you?
What's this?
Yeah.
Hey, Tommy.
Understood.
People now, sister.
Listen, a man might like being stepped on, but there might be a limit to how.
The stepped on and stepped on and living. I'm going to gracefully exit myself from that conversation.
Sounds like you're broken. Shit.
I'm really curious what's happening to them in their head right now.
I don't know.
Their hair's
Oh,
changing
backwards
colors, which is
to
weird
that?
because I'm pretty sure they're like orange ones, right? So. Are we summoning something? Can you dispel your own magic?
Probably.
Box.
Why is
Would you like me to remove the chaos so you can speak?
I don't like this.
I
really don't like this.
Just nod your head or shake it.
Fucking massive. I'm good with my eyes.
That's a yes. And just like that, as you try it, you'll be able to remove it.
There you go.
I was trying to talk backwards while talking backwards. That was very difficult.
Hi, Austrian.
Yeah, your hair was changing colors. That was weird.
Yeah. What? I noted that whenever something messes with my vocal patterns, it
Go run up to the goblin there and just start screaming Ari, 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 Ari.
So to explain, when something messes with my vocal patterns, it starts making the magic mouth go crazy. So it probably was high distortion. He doesn't know how to handle that.
I see. That's interesting.
This wasn't planned to happen, but when Nox made it, didn't expect me to be forced speaking backwards.
Yeah, that's... Oh god, I think another person got crushed.
When she places her hand on the earth, it shakes the ground very violently.
I feel sticky.
Why are you covered in jam?
So they had a knife and they said, hey, prick your hand on it. So I stabbed my hand on it. And now I'm red.
Understood, you got cursed. You're now Tomato Man.
Congratulations.
Wait, I have something for this. I have something for this. Because I collected it for some reason. I'm reaching my bag of holding here.
Hello, Gradient.
This was made by the Runesmith, the new one. It's an arrow. It's an arrow. Want to be a different color?
Fuck it, sure.
You turn into the skin color of a drow. So purple. Your choice.
Purple it is? It's gonna be purple.
Yeah, he's coming. Ari, there's another purple person.
Oh god, pause, out of character. Does the overall mass of my weaponry still retain when I'm this size?
Yes. Depends
They
on
look
how
so
you became
cute.
small or big.
It'll be the most flamboyant drow known to
I'm
mankind.
pretty sure it doesn't. I'm pretty sure you're now...
I think it decreases if you're shrunk and then increases if you get
Damn it!
intelligence, so...
I was really hoping I could throw my sister while I was this big. Okay, it's fine.
Everybody's really big now.
They have an arrow. That does, I guess, the same thing.
Everybody's very big now.
How long does this last for?
I want to be big.
How long does this last for?
Let me check my sundial.
I want to be big.
Yeah, I saw that.
I know it's temporary. You should ask
How dare
Cleo.
they? What the fuck?
It'll probably be fine by tomorrow.
Can I just get someone to dispel it? Is that
Let me out of the area first.
I'll just eat it. Just stand still.
This is Triss. We have come back from the swamps.
They're going to cast a
May I
large
be
thing
big?
of...
I'll just drain this
So let's go.
from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
May I big?
You're getting neat.
Delicious mana. Transfuse into soul.
Everyone's being enlarged in the area.
Can I be enlarged?
Everyone's being
Well,
enlarged.
that's your clothing.
Oh. Okay.
Almost done.
Oh!
If you consent to it. If you two are consenting to it, you both are being enlarged, by the way.
I need a roll to see if the construct restrictment stop that.
What affinity?
What affinity is it?
Soul.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. Doesn't matter. Cool. Doesn't matter. Cool.
Well, that's a 10.
As big as you can get.
It was an 18, so it went all successful. So yeah, as big as you can get. Success.
Getting big over here. Hey!
Higher.
I got tall.
Hi.
Can I get tall too?
So what's 600 times 5?
Casting enlarge.
It's an area of something enlargement.
Around the area, everyone gets enlarged. Everyone
Right.
gets enlarged when they get
That happens when I get too big. I'm not meant to exist this large.
Do you want me to shrink you?
Momentarily, so I can get into something that doesn't cut me into bits.
Gonna roll for it. Because I have growth magic.
You're in the area,
16.
so
You're good.
obviously you would get
Boom.
tall too.
Alright. Let me get into a different outfit.
Oh yeah, I made a weapon. I made a magical weapon.
Was it a dagger that makes your skin red?
No.
Okay, well someone has that. So you should like plagiarize
This one
them.
is different. I have made that. You can see this like slightly like a pretty well made axe that I've been like holding out with my hand, and there's just like there's a couple gems on it. And it's like, this is a new product that I'm working on, and he just throws it and it just keeps flying in the same direction. That's called an axe of no return.
So how do you get it back?
You don't. Hence the no return part. It just
So
keeps
you're gonna have to
going
make a
until
new
you
one?
manage it. Yep.
I sense the magic retaking me.
Oh. The only fun, good use out of it that I thought about is, you know, by the way, you know how I keep getting in trouble with the colored weapons that change colors if you stab stuff? There is an actual purpose of why they exist.
I see.
Yeah, imagine you're going hunting for rabbits, right? In the middle of the forest.
Camouflage, I
It's a
see.
brown rabbit.
How do I...
And you stab one with a thing that makes it like green or yellow. You'll notice it really quickly.
I can find out.
Hmm.
Snitches.
Give me a minute.
I can agree with that. Yes.
Damn! Hold on.
Mm.
I don't know which of these I need.
I missed it out. I'm so sorry.
I beat you
Are you ready?
at this
No, you wouldn't.
Someone who
What's
knows
that?
Oh.
Even with the odds, I would still probably beat you.
Oh my god.
So, Whittian, you can do math, right?
It's anticipating. I'll be right back.
On my shoulder.
Then, I don't know, that one's out.
So, question. Off the top of your head, what's 600 times 5?
I'm grabbing your legs so I can put you down.
There's a circle right now if you're in the arena right now.
I'm pretty sure I'm over 3 tons in the weight right now. I'm being very careful.
How many zeros is that?
30 tons. Huh. I see. Then I need to be extra careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right.
All I know is I was thrown. I was in the next.
Oh. In other news, Joel, I'm apparently 30 tons now.
Oh.
They weigh so much.
Okay, turn you back to normal.
They weigh a lot more than my
30,000 or
war
3,000? I can't remember.
Six. Okay, tell me the math and I'll tell you.
600 times 500.
No, 600 times 5, not 500.
Oh, 600 times 5? Oh, that's a lot
Then
smaller.
it's
That's,
definitely not 30.
Then I think it's around 3 tons, 600?
30. So that's...
He'll do the math. He's got this.
Well, I have this weapon.
300.
Like, they weigh 600 normally.
600 times... Oh, so 3,000. There we go.
Oh, so 3 tons. Okay, that's a lot more, less worrying. Come on.
I'm not really good at math off the top of my head. I have to actually sit and do stuff.
Yeah, no, you got it right. You got it right. It's 3,000. What are we doing? They weigh 3,000 pounds right now.
I can't do math in my head.
We're attempting to estimate my weight.
They weigh 3,000 pounds.
I'm currently 3 tons.
Well, I wear heavy plate.
Now, every 1,000 pounds is a ton, right?
That's hilarious.
I don't know.
And I think it's 3 tons.
5-pound hammer, so.
Oh yes, I'm the rebel.
I could split a castle.
The goblin.
Okay, just a question about the normal weight. It's how much do you normally weigh?
It's around 600. I'm very thick in porcelain, which is
Pounds or
soft
tons?
stones. Pounds, not tons. I'd be breaking the ground.
Okay, so if you weigh 600 pounds, you now weigh 3,000 pounds.
Which is around 3 tons?
And that means you weigh... It's 1 ton, actually. It's only a
Oh.
ton and a half.
I always missed that part up in school. Thank you.
2,204 pounds is a ton.
So I'm only 1 ton. Good. I won't break everything.
You're a little... Yeah, you're about a ton and a half.
I'm only sinking slightly into the dirt.
You're like the weight of a full-grown elephant on 2 legs.
I can reach the castle by drop kicking it. What a wonderful idea.
Are you okay?
Yeah, you really sort.
I'm good. Are you sure, Ari?
I'm the ultimate bodyguard now.
Oh God, Captain proceeded to fucking punch me so hard. I literally blacked out. He punched me in the dick. So I started wearing a cup.
Is that what you needed, blacksmithing? What's up?
May I talk to you?
In a minute, sunshine. No, I put in a work request for new armor and sword. It might be buried. It was a very long time ago. Nevertheless, I don't think it's anywhere near done. I'm just seeing how everything's running.
Yes.
Wait, did you put an armor request into the forge?
Hello?
The red fall.
Yes, it should have been after saving Aether.
Redfall is...
Redfall? I mean, it should be done then. I mean, there is armor inside the forge.
I haven't received the order yet, so I'm just... I guess I'll get it when I get it, right?
Okay, the avatar's not done.
I mean, if you can...
The avatar's not done.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah?
I'll have to come pick it up. If it is done, I'll have to come pick it up then.
Do you have a stone of, what's the name? The Whisper Stone, I think they're called?
Ascending Stone.
It's the one that lets us see what the
No, I'm not doing it now. I'm infusing you with it.
I need to touch stone for people.
And get to my fucking dice roller. Natural 1, you can decide.
Where'd my nose go?
It's probably backfire. Did you roll with advantage?
That was with advantage.
Natural.
2 1's unfortunate.
That's a critical fail. That's a backfire. That hurts me.
I don't know what's in there. It could be done.
Well, with an 18, it doesn't do that bad of an effect, but it does backfire and hurt your hand. It's like shocking pain all the way up your arm.
Oh.
I have blood on my hands. Also, I was told about a red beam in the sky. Where was it? Yes. I don't know. Chris said something about it, and
I've come to a realization.
I didn't do anything.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Yes.
I think I felt your hair as you were coming up, so I nearly just died.
I've come to a realization, Gwydion.
Yes.
Because I'm this big, there's another part of me that's also gotten this big that I can summon. I don't know if I'll break the sound barrier or not.
Wrong.
Get your mind out of the gutter. Wing.
What's a gutter? Wing.
The top portions of roofs.
Wings in someone. Get wings in
Oh
someone.
no.
Oh wait, aren't you like a guard or something? Shouldn't you be like trying to stop?
Wait, I just realized if I suck the magic out of you, you would die.
You can, all due respect, certainly try.
I'll leave you be if you're busy.
What is it first?
Challenge.
Hi, Ari.
Yes.
This is well deserved. You give it to me. All right.
Do you want to fly at sonic speeds?
Oh, Joel's dead.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Joel.
Sorry, Joel.
No, I deserve that, but here, come here.
Do you want to fly very fast?
Sorry.
Okay, cool. Does that happen? We obviously know what's gonna happen.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, guys.
God, it's like a fucking weapon. We're
Oh,
using them as a weapon. Yes, we do.
Quickly, take them to the swamp.
I need to get the ground for this.
Wow, I perfectly got mad.
Sorry.
I was just in the right place.
I don't know why mine's so slow.
Because you probably did it manually.
Huh? What the fuck? Hello. You guys. My bones do ache, but that's probably because I'm growing. I'm sure I'll be like another foot taller by tomorrow.
Shrink them?
Absolutely. Yes. A foot.
What does shrink do?
Congratulations. I'm air clapping so I don't cause sonic booms.
We can make you taller than Kane.
I'm a conduit for magic. It lasts longer.
You already know.
I'll consider it.
No.
I think I want to be on the ground a little longer. Maybe another day. Another day for sure.
Wait, does that mean I can... can I? Will it also work? Yes, it does. I get my chair. My chair works.
I managed not to get arrested, even if I almost killed many people today. Wonderful.
I just realized someone's not here. I don't think the god cat.
God. Yes, they can if it cause a commotion.
I can also apply my essence. That's lovely to hear.
Yes, we should.
I don't see Tama. And I don't.
This is the wrong height to do that at. Hold on. That looked weird on my end.
Yeah, but on mine too.
Is this an AO moment?
Eat my height again.
Okay, here you go.
It didn't really change much, but at least I'm not at that height no more. Now I'm
The
just
sad
at that
sound.
height for Jaw.
Woo.
Oh, that was fun.
This currently still is fun. I like being
yeah.
big. I think I can glide around on my chair so I don't cause vibrations, I think. Hang on, I need to hit the button first.
Might be just, you know, digging into the ground a little bit.
Only slightly. It's only going to cause a groove. There we go. It's better than me causing
Don't step on it.
an elephant to rumble.
I'm not.
We... My feet don't even reach the ground. That's how tall the chair is.
Fuck. Damn.
Was it really tall too? Are you having fun? How dizzy are you now?
Huh? I'm sorry, I'm dizzy.
What in the Half-Life? Sorry.
Something about that face staring at you and just going, huh?
Out of character, Iron. That you would return back to normal size.
Oh.
If you didn't hear me. But...
Oh.
I never knew you can get up there.
Anyway, before I stop the thing.
We just are different. Oh, I think my head's spinning with the amount of fucking shit that just happened.
But you definitely made the strange day a fun one. Mission complete.
Fun day where I had to arrest somebody.
Congratulations, you didn't need anyone's help. Well, you didn't need my help.
Well, I usually don't need people's help. Usually, this is the kind of day that I have to deal with it all by myself. It's nice that Kai was here and I didn't have to deal with it myself.
Right.
Man.
So I'm gonna
Chaotic.
reiterate.
It's been so good.
You know what I had to deal with, Triss? Being slammed in the chest by a Daedric Maul. That's what I had to deal with. For training.
During the training.
It wasn't fun.
No, but it's getting us prepared for tomorrow.
I don't remember the last bit of training. Which is worrying.
Just kill him.
I tried. Well, I didn't try because it was Kai. Maybe I was half trying. Because as he said, no holds. Yeah.
Huh? It got very quiet. Now I'm scared.
It was like people are talking business.
No, I was just learning something that I very much do not like because a friend of mine, the Mind Stones, you know, the Sending Stones, sent me something, and I wasn't
Yes.
very.
The magical mail. As you would.
Fun.
Is it more bad news about the reverse siege, or is it something else?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
You
Wait,
don't see
can
me.
she
You
turn
don't see me.
invisible
You don't
too?
see me.
Mm-hmm.
But why?
Okay, so that answers my question.
How?
Why can I see a tail and horns?
Maybe you need
That's
to.
fucked up.
I think you need to blink.
Maybe
I
it's...
I did.
No. No,
Oh,
I
now
only
I
have that
blinked and
toggle
now
on.
I see it.
I only
Oh.
have that toggle on.
I didn't see it before
Oh.
I blinked. That's the weird
Fuck.
thing.
The invis not working.
I see. Now I see it.
And...
Yeah, now I see. Okay.
Well, at least I have a coat.
Fuck.
Do you need to eat some more magic?
There we go.
Yes?
They're never gonna say
Alright,
no to
here's
more
some death
magic,
magic.
so. What does death magic taste like?
I think it was dark chocolate last I checked.
Dark chocolate, apparently.
Right.
Why are we talking
Oh, it's
about
the same as
chocolate
darkness.
again?
Consuming death magic.
What?
Yeah,
You
it's
missed
her
out on the
thing.
party.
Nom 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 nom.
I was a ton and a half.
I'm tired.
Also, what do you think of the new armor?
Looks good.
Figured I needed an upgrade. Something durable but light.
You're supposed to say it doesn't match the rest of his colors.
Make it gold.
But that'd just be an aesthetic thing.
And then it kind of looks like Dominion, because blood and gold.
And the abs aren't a cosmetic thing?
Look at the shield!
That's just a byproduct of working on a farm for 26 years of my life.
The abs on your chest plate.
Oh, on the chest plate? No, that's it's form fitting.
He just likes to show off.
Keep it aerodynamic. Shush. Shush.
It's just extra work.
You should see how often he takes off his shirt and goes, just flexes and starts
Why
going,
does it
showing
look
off
like
his
muscles?
Right, so Kai, was the
I
Daedric
don't
Maul
know,
really
maybe 'cause I
necessary for
fuck up on
training?
model work.
Was it really necessary?
Yes.
Listen, I just had it commissioned, okay? I didn't make it, though.
But then make it to your standards.
It fits tightly, it's light, but durable. That's all I need it to be.
Definitely deflected a flintlock
This is
shot.
where I work cloth.
You got lucky there, though.
You don't really wear armor.
Technically, your armor's on the inside, which isn't useful.
Yeah, I don't wear armor either.
Nope, not at all. You don't wear full plate. Nope.
I am the armor.
No, not at all.
It's a joke.
Oh,
He fought me in full armor once. So.
good one.
I wear full plate. I mean, I've worn half plate before. I've
You
actually
have one
worn
half
quarter
plate
plate.
before.
They're wearing something a ranger might wear.
I feel like me wearing armor would be a bit overkill.
I thought I'd have something lighter for my normal times.
And it would only add on to my only existing weight. It would be inefficient at that point.
Tomorrow's the day.
Yeah.
Definitely
We'll
one
most
of
likely
them.
not be at Redwall for like the entire day, so.
Yep.
And if I get decommissioned, you'll both know, because I'll be sent back home. So,
There's gonna be a lot of people for the mission.
I'll give it my all. Probably won't be enough, but I'll do my best.
Actually, I believe the missive was just released of who all's on the mission.
Oh, really?
The Redwall guards. If you
Who's on?
checked the quest board,
Let's see here.
you'll see.
Oh yeah, it was.
And we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's funny.
10, 11, 12.
I've been put with the mages.
12 fighters.
That's hilarious. I've been put with the mages.
You're a fighter, aren't you?
That's
I
what
am.
I was talking
So
about.
I'm caster capable. So I guess they just put me there. Should I bring that
You
up
need
to
to tell
someone?
somebody they're a fighter.
I just usually
You
cast.
should, if you need to,
You should talk with
They're a fighter.
Understood. I mean, I thought it was pretty
Didn't clarify that.
self-explanatory.
I'm a fighter too.
Yes, you're the Archwizard of Muscle.
He was grabbing a lot of people,
It is fair, it's fair.
so
The strongest
probably
fighter.
just overlooked it.
I'm a mage.
What?
Who's a fighter, but not a mate? What? What's happening?
They're labeled as a mage, but they're a fighter.
Well, I'm a lover.
That's
nice.
No, you're not.
How do you know?
Give me magic and then you'll be
Sorry, what?
I think we just learned a good spell.
That's how loving.
We just learned a good spell for this.
But unfortunately, we do not have the material. We do not have
Only 3 healers for 21 people.
3 healers. On a technicality, I can provide medical assistance, but not fully.
Bring plenty of mana potions.
Technically 1 healer per group, because it's going to be 3 groups. So,
That's not terrible.
I mean, that's something, but like, you guys are going to need those healers.
Oh, hang on.
Actually, you know what? I just find someone a lot of money. I'm going to spend all that money on potions, and then I'm going to pass it out to everyone when we do mission debrief.
So, just checking. This is an in-character list, right?
Distribute potions.
For any who need it.
And if I'm looking at this right, it seems up
For the people of the
Potions, I
guard.
don't have
Yes.
any, and I couldn't
So
find
looking
I'm
at
gonna
this
get
list,
mana.
I definitely
I'm gonna
have
get
as
full
part of the
crate
guard.
of mana
I see a familiar
Healing.
name on this list, which is
and
interesting.
stamina.
Seems a friend of ours wants to help.
Who are you surprised at?
Seems Ward's getting invested in this, which is interesting.
Oh yeah, that's because of things. We're buddies.
Did you talk things through? That's nice to hear.
Let's get our story straight.
Mm-hmm.
We never met him.
Well, I guess I know who'll be.
He's fixed
He's our bro.
Was-
He's our bro.
What do you mean by
No.
fixed?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He's cool.
Here's
That's all you need to
the
know.
whole thing with the deck.
Oh, right.
behind you.
But I guess I know who I'll be rotating next to in the groups if I'm with him. Protecting the asset and all that.
I don't know if our resident individual is gonna split up the groups, but if he leaves it to me, I think I have an idea as to how to split up people.
On a technicality, I'm like split in custody at the moment. But nobody's doing anything with me, so I'm just wandering. By technicality, because
You're
Nox was brought in to the Inquisition, I'm technically Inquisition property, but they don't ask me to do anything. So I
You
just,
are not.
I am property, Kai.
Don't worry about that.
There's no issue.
Not for the no. I mean, as in, I don't care about the for the Inquisition specifically.
I didn't expect you to care.
Oh wait, which Inquisition? There's a couple,
Dominion.
and I always get them mixed up.
Yes,
Dominion.
proxy.
Okay, yeah, fuck them.
Man, it apparently blew up.
Well, neutral standing for them.
Well, your property with no owner.
No, fuck them. That's Kai speaking.
Personal
What the
preference.
story of my life?
You know, you
Personal
guys are the
preference
fucking
is personal
exception.
preference.
Can't
Can't stop you there.
Gets attacked by guards.
I said
I insulted
fuck
the Dominion.
Well, technically, you insulted Ward's contingent. If you're insulting the Inquisition for the Dominion, because Ward's in charge of that.
Over there, they're mercenaries.
Technically, you're insulting
from the
Ward.
Cloaked Empire, and no one likes them.
Oh,
Okay.
bummer.
Right.
Hi, I'm next in line to the
I don't
throne.
quite
Congratulations.
about Alwyn.
My condolences.
When
I
I
know,
get
right?
right
It's
the
devastating.
I've
married
never
to that.
seen him, so who is Alwyn?
Congratulations.
Holwyn was our
Congratulations.
other captain with Damien,
You
and
don't want me to say congratulations?
basically a brother to me.
I can make a whole crowd say
During
congratulations.
a mission
I
into the
can do that.
swamps, the Daedra kidnapped him.
You called a real
And me and Damien weren't there to stop
Minor
him.
illusion.
You don't need to keep saying
And we're thinking
I will throw
they're
you.
holding him there.
Please don't.
And that's where we're going.
That's one sec.
To get him back.
He is over
Oh,
there.
no.
I would suggest to be
Fuck, maybe I can't. 'cause
cautious.
behind
We
something.
did saw what the Daedras can do to people.
I'm gonna fight.
Owen's fine.
Fuck you.
He has to be. There's no other outcome. And we'll get him back.
Can I arrest them?
No.
Arrest them
What?
before they can do this.
Do what?
They're trying to make weird sounds with magic. Stop them.
No.
Are we making weird sounds with magic?
Oh, I can do a thing! Silence.
Can I make sounds with magic?
I will silence you too.
It's just like.
And silence, I'm leaving. I'm going.
Imagine
Pretty
having
damaged
to
from
silence everyone in the group. The mutest conversation.
Why am I being shooken? Oh, you know he already took it off. You're good. You're fine.
Well, I'm gonna get some rest now.
I must
Or
follow
plus
my
a rest,
lieges.
I'm gonna go buy.
They did that because you're on silent.
Out of my body. There you go. Ugh. What's happening? I caught up.
What the fuck, shit?
My body broke, so I reinvented myself here to catch up.
Understood. I don't even know where we're going.
Just meandering.
Just stay here.
Just meandering. The three of us.
Meandering.
Wandering, even. So that does bring up a point that I've been trying to find a way to say. Whenever you two do intend on leaving, let me know so I can tell you some things out of the play space, so to speak.
If you want to do that quickly, we can go hide in the Nexus for a little bit if you want.
Sure, if you got the time, I'm not interrupting anything.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Just waiting for Jal.
I mean, since we're in an isolated spot, I don't think we really need to go to the Nexus, but I just didn't know how to ask it.
Oh, it's fine.
We can sit on the benches. I think that's good enough.
It's more of if someone comes past to buy, you know.
Right, into the Nexus. Momentarily. Smoke bomb. Okay. I was very awkward in this thing specifically for some goddamn reason. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Do either of you have an enhanced sense of smell? I had to double check on that.
Kinda? It's not really enhanced. It's better than humans.
Would you say you'd be able to smell remaining blood?
It depends on how long it's been there for.
Less than 15 minutes.
How much?
So let's say I'll get out of the way. She has some character development where she finally learns that she has a little bit of some organs inside her that kind of ruptured when she was hit by a Daedric maul. So she was like, she had a bunch of it covering like the bottom part of her torso that got cleaned up. But I wanted to check if you had any smell so you can smell the residuals of it. So it didn't just disappear.
If it's a little bit left, then no. If it's a lot, then yes. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, cool. Sorry for dragging something so small.
Yeah, alright. I think this one's distracted.
Get distracted.
I heard it all.
Cool.
Okay. Is everything alright?
Everything's fine.
You're just...
Okay. I'm in my menu.
Are you in your menu for Nerd.
Because I was responding to someone.
Can't believe they mixed me up as a mage. That's kind of funny. But either way, I'll correct it later.
Because someone, as soon as I was told it's National Clown Week, decided to send me memes and shit about clowns.
Oh, right.
Oh. Who sent you those?
An IRL person.
Alright. Well,
like
if
right
you
after,
want...
literally it was on cue. Nick said, "Oh, by the way, it's National Clown Week." It's on fucking cue. He sent that, and then I just spam.
Well, if you want to get back in, we can get back in. If you want to call, we can call in. I'm up for whatever. We had a full day. It was fun. We had chaos shenanigans. Well, I had fun.
Fucking chaos.
I hope you had
I
fun.
had fun.
Yeah,
Shenanigans are always fun.
Move this fucking menu up here because it's in my way. Okay.
We had trauma and good times, as Aether usually is.
I think I only had good times today. Whee! It's rare.
Well, I get the trauma because of my captain uses a real Daedric weapon for trading.
Hello.
The first day I can do shit again when being sick.
Alright, I'm gonna end stream here. Having a good
It's
day.
good you're feeling better, at least.
I'm in
Anyone live?
mode where for the last like 3 to
Right,
2
Vidal.
days I wasn't being able to do anything, but I wanted to do shit, so I was really hyperactive. And you could see it because I tried to sleep at the normal time that I usually did and couldn't. So I was like, well. So I stayed up for a few more hours, went to bed. Managed to go to the
Howdy.
shit today. Oh, I needed that. Kai, are
you here?
My roommate doesn't buy toilet paper for the both of us, so I have to buy the toilet paper.